Christmas, Micks Mowers brought you an unforgettable Christmas live stream, starring some of the biggest names in the small engine community. This December, it is going to be even bigger and even better. An all-star lineup from your favorite channels: British Sheep, Chicanic, 805 Road King, Steve Small Engine Saloon, Mower Medic, Hayes Machinery, Musty One, 65 Ford, Terrell Fixes All, Double White 6, and of course, the big man himself, Micks Mowers, the Mower Man. Tune in from 6:30 p.m. UK time on Saturday, December 18th, where we'll get down and dirty. Please make sure you are subscribed to all these fantastic channels. We'll see you then.
Boom. We're in. How you doing, people? Nice to see you. Welcome to Micks Mowers Show live Saturday night. I am the Mower Man, and that is undisputed. It's as simple as that, and I should be showing you a little bit more about that a bit later on. So how you all doing? Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me and if you can see me. No doubt my internet will go for a dump just as I'm going live. It normally does. My internet sort of plays up. I hope you can see me and hear me and what have you. I have tested the system, and it all seems to be working okay with no issues. It is, however, lashing down with rain, and that may cause us a few issues later on in the day, but hopefully we should be okay. Can hear and the internet is working. That's what we like to hear. So how you all doing, people? Nice to see you. As I say, I'm Micks Mowers, a Mower Man, undisputed. Welcome to the old stream and live Saturday night with me. And what we generally do in this kind of live stream, if it is your first time here watching, what we generally do is we talk about small engines and pretty much anything else that comes up for topic. But there are just one or two very, very simple guidelines of which I like everyone to follow. And these guidelines are set out via YouTube as part of your community guidelines. If you can't adhere to them, and then you're gone. It's as simple as that. I make no hairs and make no graces about it. It's as simple as that. If you don't abide by these simple rules, then I'm afraid you're gone. I'll be putting the link out in the chat a bit later on, and once the link goes out, you can then ask any questions you've got. You can come up onto the panel, and again, these guidelines will still count as well. And you must be 18. You must be fully clothed to come up onto a panel. Any foul language in the chat or on the panel, and you will be taken straight out by my moderators. We don't tolerate any form of abuse in these streams. This is a nice, clean stream, and anyone that does not like it, they can go and play elsewhere. It's as simple as that. There are lots of other streams where you can go and do whatever you want to do and do whatever, and you go and enjoy yourself. But you just won't find that sort of entertainment over here. That includes you, Ken, and Mr. Project Man. As I say, once the link goes out into the chat, if anyone is using any more than 2 emojis or anyone is being a bit disrespectful, my moderators, who are very, very kindly dressed in blue, and that's pretty much most of my people on this channel that I've been here for a little while, and they've built up the trust, and they will take you out. They will either just delete you, they'll give you a warning shot, and if not, if you continue, they just take you straight out. They just delete you, and then they will then hide you from the stream, and then or from the channel, and then it's down to me to remember to bring you back the following week, and I always forget. It's as simple as that. So that's what that is. So there's a guideline. Yeah, and you, John. Yeah, you, John, as well, mate. Yeah. Sounds good, Mick. Hope you are having a good weekend. I'm on a fantastic weekend. Yeah, fantastic weekend. But before we get down dirty, I want to get a few in the house. As you can see, I'll just drop myself down very. As you can see, the Christmas live stream is upon us. Next weekend, isn't it? I think it's next weekend is our Christmas live stream. Where we've got a group of A-listers. That doesn't include Ken. He's only a C-lister. A group of A-listers coming onto a panel, and the stream will start at 6:30, and then we'll be having the regulars who are up here every single week, coming up here, having a natter and a laugh and a joke, and then at 8 o'clock I should clear the panel, and I should invite up the guests who have been invited and who have taken their time out to come and entertain us all. They'll be coming up. I can't promise who's coming. No one as of yet has said they're not. So at the moment, it looks like we are over fully booked, and we have to do a 5-minute rotation. But it looks like everyone is coming, and we should just see. I can't promise everyone will turn up. Someone may just forget and email me on the Sunday say, "Oh, bugger me, sorry, I forgot all about your stream." That happens. So as I say, no one on the stream is actually guaranteed. They are normal people who run normal lives, and also, but from time to time things happen beyond their control, and they can't come out. Ken is a C-lister. He is that, yeah. C-listers are cooler anyway. That's debatable. But before we go any further, I've got 78 in the house. Now, I was going to do this earlier on today or in the stream, but I have seen that he has already hit his 1,000 subscribers. So what I would like to do is just literally push him over the edge. So there is a link to a channel just gone in there via me. That is Boneyard Garage. Now, I've known Boneyard for about 3 years. We hooked up back in the day when the Small Engine Nation was a thing, which is now since folded due to probably political reasons. But Boneyard Garage does exactly the same as me, just a lot better. He's now got a fantastic workshop, much better than mine, and he does all sorts of vintage stuff, and also he does modern day stuff. He does repairs, he does odd jobs and bits and pieces. But go and check my man Boneyard out. Okay, go and check him out. He is super, super cool. We've been together for a little while now, so go over to his channel, go into his video, hit the subscribe button, and just leave a little message in the chat to say Micks Mowers has sent me. Now, if you like the sort of videos that I do, that Ken does, that Bruce does, that Terrell does, what have you, Boneyard Garage is on the same level. He does exactly the same stuff, just as I say, just better than me. So go and check my man out and leave a message to say Micks Mowers has sent me, and let's push him well over that 1,000. I wish I was close to 1,000. I don't even have 100. Well, that's what it is, buddy. You need to put the content out, get out and network. And once you've done that, the numbers start to climb. Now, I don't know if Boneyard is actually in the chat. I haven't looked through the chat as of yet, but there's 81 in here, and I was just reading the chat just before I pushed the live button, and he just crested it literally as the stream opened up. It takes time, 2 years for me. I did it in just under a year. I become monetized, and since then my channel's done quite well. But yeah, if you're in there, Boneyard, let us know, mate. Just finished up editing 2 videos, so at least I have the whole next week covered. There you go. That's what it's about. Yeah, if you can get a stock in Boneyard Garage. Thanks, Mick. You're welcome, buddy boy. There he is. There's my man. There he is. There's my man Boneyard. There he is. He's cool. I've known him about 3 years, as I say, off and on. We visit each other on the channels and say hello and what have you. But he's always been a nice fella, and he's always produced good content. And if you want good content, go and check out my man Boneyard. If one of my subscribers would like to, moderators would like to run my link for Boneyard Garage, please do so. And apparently, Dick Small Engines. If you haven't got Dick Small or Rob Small Engines, if you haven't got Rob, go and check Rob out. He is just 11 away from 200 also. So can someone please run Rob's link as well? Make sure that you're running. You just put Rob's channel and his link, and then a comment under. You put Boneyard's and then his. Okay, make sure it's separated so that people know. And if some of my moderators let me know how the channels are doing throughout the stream, I would like to get Boneyard well over 1,000. That way, it'll stick. It'll stay there. I don't know how Boneyard. How are you doing for view time? Have you reached your view time yet, so you can get yourself monetized, or what? Yeah, Boneyard is awesome. You're not wrong there, Brandon. You're not wrong, buddy boy. You're not too bad yourself, Brandon. Not too bad yourself. I know it's the T word, but Mr. DeCumps is awful close to 1,000. Well, we'll go and check him out in a minute. Okay, let's do 1 or 2 at a time. It's not a growth stream, but we do try and help out the small engine community where we can. So if we run Boneyards and Rob's first, and then we get on to Mr. DeCumps a bit later on, no problem. I can't have a problem with DeCumps at the moment because I shall show you in a little while. So what I've been doing? Well, I've been off. I'm still off. I've not been at work. Hi Boneyard. Mick sent me JB. Did you just write that in my comment, John, or did you actually go over to him? I don't know. No idea. I've been off, and I've been out with my old man. Pop and I went out yesterday. Miss you, day, Rob. Me and Pop went out today, and yesterday, and we picked up. Do you remember that? No swear. I know. We picked up a rather nice little job lot. Now, me and my mate Pete Froud, he should be in the chat. He normally is. He's not in a good day, old Pete. His MOT's just expired and it's failed. So I'm not sure how I can find out. You have to go to your YouTube studio, mate, and find out. That's where you need to find out. So yeah, me and Pop went out. Me and Pete have gone on half each deal. A gentleman called Graham, nice old stick. I don't know if he watches the channel, but he's a nice old boy. 83, I think, years old, 83, 84 years old. Lives completely on his Jack Jones. He's got a nice little workshop. Been playing with small engines since the mid-70s. I love the videos, bro. Fantastic. So yeah, me and my old man went up to he's 74. We went up to Sutton, Epsom Way. It's about an hour and a half drive, hour and 45-minute drive, something like that. And hello, my mate Micks Mowers. What do you want, Gary? What parts do you want now? This old gentleman, Graham, I got an email one day and it just said, "Hi Mick, ring me." That's pretty much what it said. So I rang up, and it said it took him 2 days just to figure out how to send an email. Right? Once he figured it out, I rang him up, and he said, "I got 1 or 2 mowers up here you might be interested in." Now, bearing in mind it is on the run up to Christmas. Season is now closed. Sutton in Surrey. Yeah, borderlines, mate. Yeah, borderlines. And up through Surrey Hills. It's the other side of the Surrey Hills. It's the other side of the M25, Dick, isn't it? And he said, "I got a deal for you." He said, "No, you're going to win. You're going to win hands down. You're going to be in the money. I got a deal for you. I'm 83 years old, and I need to get rid of these because I've got lawnmowers in my front room. I've got lawnmowers. I have Mick Hills on. Yeah, I expect you have. I've got mowers in my garage. I've got mowers in my lean-to. He got more mowers than me. Well, not really. No, I've got more than him actually, but I've now got twice as many. So yeah, went down to see this old gent, and he's got a fantastic motorbike, BMW motorbike. Gary would absolutely love it. Real vintage BMW motorbike with a sidecar. It's worth a few quid. It's worth a few quid. You know, absolutely beautiful, in brilliant white as well. He's got that. He's got loads of sewing machines that he does, like vintage sewing machines and what have you, Singer sewing machines, and he's got loads of little projects going on. He's a panel beater and what have you, and he just wants something just to keep the old grey matter going. He lives on his Todd, as I say. So me and the old man went up there. We did the deal. Happy with it, and we sat down. We had a cup of tea with him. I actually gave us a couple of salsa. We had a couple of salsa. Felt really posh. Had a cup of salsa and offered a biscuit, and we had a chat for a little while. He showed me some photographs of the motorbike. That had been all around the world. It's been in photographs and what have you, and you know, it's a serious motorbike. Anyway, going back to the long story, I had to order one of them Sherpa Luton van things because of a job lot that I picked up, and there's still another 10 or 12, I think, can't remember, to come out. I sort of go back up there after Christmas to go and pick the other 10 or 12 mowers up, which I should do in the van and the trailer. And then also all the spare parts that have come with these mowers. Now, outside in the pouring rain, I currently have 2 Hater 56s, 2 Hater 48s, 2 Atco Admirals, a Hater 41 auto drive, a Suffolk Punch cylinder mower, the newer style one, the red one, 17-inch, and there's another 9 or 10 to come yet, plus all the spare parts, all the carburetors, all the bits and bobs. So the van and trailer is going to be absolutely loaded to the hilt. Now, I don't know about Brucey boy. You know me, my old mate Bruce and my old mate Klaus. They have got. Let me put a link out. They have got serious workshops, and their workshops are absolutely tidy. Hi, Bruce. You made it a call. Fantastic. Just talking about you, Bruce. You know how Bruce has got this fantastic workshop, and Klaus has got this really, really clean workshop. Well, I don't agree with that, because I clean my workshop, right, and I've got absolutely no room to move. So what's that all about? So people like Bruce and Klaus say, "Oh, you need to tidy your workshop as you go, blah, 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 and you go have a work room." It's wrong. You don't. And I should show you why. Because if you tidy your workshop, theoretically, you'll have more room. It's not true. If you tidy your workshop up and then fill it with cylinder mowers like that lot, you don't get quite as much room to walk about. Now, that little tiny gap you see there, that's about 3.5 inches. That's roughly the width of my ankle. And I can just about get down there. So Bruce says to me, "You can tidy your workshop, Mick, and you got all that room to play with." Well, that's not true. My workshop is absolutely spanking. I've got so much room. Everything's tidy. And now, yeah, I need a bigger workshop. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So now I've got all these mowers. Now, some of these mowers were actually in this gentleman's living room where he lives, you know. And I'll show you the reason why. Have a little look at that. Have a look at how clean that cylinder mower is. The blades of the cylinders all been sharpened up. 83-year-old boy. That one there, that's clean. Got one behind here somewhere, if I can get around here. There you go. There's another one. Look, all clean, all cylindered up. There's a Kawasaki here somewhere. Kawasaki's over the back. It's just there somewhere. That's all clean. But these ones at the front, if these have all been done, they're all ready to rock and roll. So, Bruce, it's a workshop or a dealership. Yeah. Still wearing sliders in December. Hell yeah. So there you go. So that is mine and Pete's new conquest for next year. Now, I think we've got about 14. You can send all your channel members a mower, Mick. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, Bruce would love one of these. He could actually use it to trim his beard up, couldn't he, old Bruce? He'd do it to trim his old beard up. That'd be great. So, yeah, that's mine and Pete's little project for next year. There is a video. Wow, says, yeah, Chris Hale. Yeah, Chris, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Chris. Yeah. Mick needs a burglar alarm. Pretty nice. I have a camera installed in there, linked to the internet, so I know who comes in. Have no problems there. Right, let's put you back on your perch. There you go. We've got a couple of people in the house. Before we go get the panel sorted out, I just want to go and just turned in. Are we an Atco factory? No, it's just a nice little job lot I've just picked up. Hey, Mick, you're going to need a bigger shed. Yeah. So let's go through the chat very quick whilst the old panel is filling. First from the house was Sparky Boy. Hello, Sparky, mate. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Then there's Hobby Motor. He came in. So did Scotty Daniels. My chat's going to jump hideously. Let me just get that chat jumped out of the way. Go on top. I'll go for it. Project Man in the house. Hello, Gary, mate. Nice talking to you today, mate. Hope you're doing well. Jason Hughes in the house. So is Henry Mawarski. My old mate Hank. Mac 210 in the house. So is my mate Mark. Hope you're doing well, buddy boy. So is my mate Anders. Dick Small Engines in the house. So is Pete Froud. Rick's in the house too. Hello, Rick. So is Ben's Workshop. How you doing, buddy boy? Nice to see you. Dazza84 in the house too. How you doing? Ken Small Engines in the house as well. My mate John Clem in the house. John, I want you up on the panel a little while, mate. John's got something to show you. Freedom Mowers in the house too. There's another good channel there. Freedom Mowers. Go check out Freedom Mowers. He just started up. He's doing quite well. Go and check him out. Pete Fraudo, Ken Small Engines, Jason Hughes, Rob Small Engines, Gary Ross in the house. Hello, Gary. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for coming in. Mowers and Blowers Outdone is in the house. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in, mate. Hope you're doing well, Rich. Hobby Motor, I've done you already, my little Danish friend. 20 Cormac. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. If you've got any questions, leave them for the when the panel gets us up here, mate. Jordan E in the house. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thanks for coming. Gary Baker in the house. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Boneyard Garage in the house too. Chris Hale in the house. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Kenny Small Engines. And mate Al's in the house. So Stumpy. AP's in the house too. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in, buddy boy. Hope you're doing well. If I miss you, because my chat is jumping. I've got 89 in the house. That's why it's a little bit quick. Not too bad though. Jack in the house. Hello, Jack. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing okay, buddy boy. Danny Turner in the house. Hi, Mick. Just in the chat popping in. I was on the way out to work tonight. The joys of fun. I'll watch you tomorrow. All right, buddy boy. Thanks for coming on in, mate. Pardon me. I've got a bit of a tickly throat today. John Clem in the house. BS Small Engine in the house too. Hello, Brandon, mate. Hope you're doing well, buddy boy, in Texas. I heard, didn't I have some tornadoes in Texas today? I heard that. Someone got killed or something in Texas. I did hear. Randy in the house. Hello, Randy. I'm close to 1,000, but I don't even have 100. Okay, mate. Well, it takes time, buddy boy. It takes time. Ray's in the house. Hello, Ray. Thanks for coming in, mate. Ronnie Barker in the house too. Hope you're doing well, mate. John Rhodes in the house. Edward Bloke in the house. Thanks for coming on in. Randy Tool. Must be post washer videos on my channel. Seem to get more views and more videos I post. You'll get it, mate. You just got to keep pumping videos out. You got to keep pumping videos out. I want to see Pop. Pop is in the video, even with his wonky knee. He's in there. He don't say a lot. He's a man of very few words. Matt's in the house. Hello, Matt. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. He's been playing with machines since the 70s. Cool. I hope you're doing well, buddy boy. KO Bandit. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. I think you're quite newish. Hope you're doing well. Anna's in the house. Nice to see you. Edward Bloke, Project Man. Hank's in there. Done you. Scotty Downs, I've done you. We're getting there. There's 80 in the house. We've seen about 30 just chatting. Let's just jumped again. Dirt Rider in the house. Hello, Dirt Rider, mate. Nice to see you. DNR Small Engine in the house too. Michael Roberts in the house. How you doing? Well, Michael. Peter Giles in the house. How you doing? Well, buddy boy. You're all chatting. Is there a good market for them mowers, Mick? Yes, there is. There is a good market for them. I should tell you why in a little while. Fixing and flipping. Hello, mate. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Bama Mud Mowers. Hi all, and Merry Christmas, family. Hope you're doing well, Dougie boy. I think we're nearly there. Dirt Rider. Vince in the house. Hello, Vince. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. No tornadoes here. I did hear something on the radio. Sure, I did. All tech in the house. I think that's it. And if I missed you, it's because my chat was jumping. So don't get upset. Parky in the house too. Hello, Parky. Nice to see you. Right. So first thing in the chat we've got is my mate Hank. Here he is.
How you doing, Mick?
Hiya, Hank. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. How's it going?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good.
I had to have a bit of a chat with Mrs. P today. Because she wasn't very happy because I picked up, as you can see, 1 or 2 mowers in the shed. I only got 1 or 2. Well, there's 30. There's 30 to be precise. But then something else happened. A bloke rang me today and he had 5 that he wanted to get rid of. So I went down and picked them up as well. So she was like, they weren't here yesterday. Sure, they were here. You just didn't see them. They're behind the others, They weren't here yesterday. So she ain't stupid. Ken just says link ? It's in the chat, Ken. Go and find it. It's in there somewhere, mate. Go find it. It's in there. He's not going to say please, Ken. That's what it is. So yeah, she's all right. She understands. Who else we got in here? We got my good friend Brucey Boy. There he is. Bruce, are you working? Oh, yeah. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Laptop.
Mr. Bruce.
You can see me, hear me, do me all right? Good?
Yeah, you sound good.
Loud and clear, baby. Loud and clear.
That's nice.
How you doing, Bruce? You doing all right, mate?
Yeah, busier than a cat in a rocking chair factory.
I hear you, mate. Yeah, I am too. In fact, today, may I ask what mower? May I ask what a where'd I go? May I ask what a mower like that is worth? Yeah, you can, Anders.
But you're not going to tell them.
So you've been busy, have you? I'm playing it. So Anders, yeah, they come in 3 sizes: 14, 17, and 20s in this model. A good 14, and I mean a really good one, 500 quid. Got to be 500 quid. A really good 17, 7, 8. A 20-inch, really good one. You could go to 9, but. That's really good, but yeah, but they sell for good money if you can sell them. And where I live, people buy them.
Nice.
Well, that's what it's all about. Hi, Lee. Thanks for popping in, mate. Someone just said hi, Chicanic. Did she slide in here? There she is. Hi, Chicanic. How you doing, Bree? Thanks for popping in. Mick, I'm trying to get Jake to put his old man on video. Would it be nice to see your pop in? My pop would be in one very, very soon. I'll talk about it in a minute. But yeah, he's in a video coming up. But as I say, don't be thinking he's doing tap dancing because he's not a performer.
He's like me. He's overly self-conscious and shy and introverted.
Oh, he's not shy. Trust me, he's not shy. In fact, he made a comment. On the video, which you got to watch the video. It's about me and my arse hanging out, and because when I bent over to pick the old mowers, of course my trousers dropped down a bit, and you can see where to park your bike. You know what I mean? And the old man made a comment on the video, so I left it in there. Who we got there? We got Dick's. Rob's point. Hello, Rob.
Hey, Rob. You're becoming a regular. It says to pay attention. You can come up at any time.
All right.
Wait a minute, Rob. You weren't even on your own chat. Where have you been?
Oh, he's glitchy.
Oh. Is that me?
It might be. Sort yourself out, Rob. You'll be right. I've also got my Viking friend. He's coming in. He's got no hat on tonight. Here he is, my Viking friend. And please welcome to the stream. Oh my lord! Please welcome to the stream the biggest C-lister in the house, Ken Small Engines. There he is.
Ken, how you doing,
Mr. C? How are you?
Right. That's enough airtime for you, Ken. Ta-da, mate. See you next week. So that's good. We do not have a 14-inch mowers in Canada. Yeah, I understand that. And the thing is, over here, in the UK, we're all sort of built on top of each other. When you say you've got a neighbour, you've got a neighbour. Do you know what I mean? You're right next door. some places in America, you've got to walk 45 acres to go and see your neighbour. Do you know what I mean? So in the UK, we're pretty much, if you're in this sort of market, where I live, you're on top of each other, so to speak. So the gardens are not that big, but I'm quite lucky. I need about a 20-inch to do mine. I could probably get away with a 24-inch. We might do it as well. But I'm quite lucky. A lot of houses around here got the new style builds with these prefabricated pile of poo things that they put up in 3 months. The gardens are like postage stamps. So a 14-inch mower is perfect.
Mick, you got a good sized lot though, don't you, Mick? Yours looks pretty large.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky. As I said before in previous streams, my block of houses here where I live in the same as Bruce. We live in a cul-de-sac or close sort of thing. My house was actually designed, and the houses beside me were designed for relief RAF Canadian and Polish Spitfire pilots. That's why they were built. It is the gospel honest truth. Right where I live, there is about 3 Spitfire airfields, permanent airfields. Tangmere, Ford are right near me, and that's where they had to build excess housing. My house was built in 1945. So just after the war, they had to build housing, and these were all for relief pilots. And there was no copper in here. It was all lead pipes in the water, all would be dragged out and whatever. So, yeah, shocking. But that's why
you're on the South England, where all of the defending the bombers coming over from the French Channel or the English Channel.
Bruce, you can't go no more than south of me even getting your feet wet. It's as simple as that. Yeah. So yeah,
my grandfather was probably in your house defending England with the big guns.
Exactly that. So at some point we probably had some old Canadian boy over here, someone like Wayne.
You look a lot like my uncle, eh? You look a lot like my uncle.
Oh, I do. Sorry. Hang on. I feel the next person on the in the panel to come up. I feel the need that when he comes up, we should all sort of dop our hats to him a little bit because nowadays.
Oh, he's a movie star.
He only mixes with celebrity sort. I'm surprised he still hangs around with us. Please welcome to the stream, Celebrity Steve Small Engines Saloon. Hi, Steve.
I'm not a celebrity. She is, man.
Steve, is fair enough.
Somebody will do anything to advance their channels. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to
I
know.
have absolutely no integrity at all.
I just want to know if Sarah's up yet.
Just like the rest of it.
May I barf a dog, sir? May I barf a dog for you, sir? So can you let us know how Boneyard Garage is doing on his 1,000k subscriber, please? So we've got to count for him.
He passed it. He passed
Rob,
it.
I know. Yeah, he literally just passed it by 2, or just got to it as I went live. So I don't know how many he's got now. You should have a few in there now. So don't forget, keep running the link. Keep running the link for Bone.
It just says 1K. It doesn't have any more than that. Okay.
It will do when it goes up. It goes up a bit more.
That's all from Kenny. Everybody, Kenny pushed him over the edge.
I started it.
It's amazing what a C-lister can do. Steve, nice video with the star, almost as good as the one with Donny Boy. what would have been nice there, Wayne, would have been if Steve would have had one of them Eliminator Performance woolly hats and a mask on, the ones that you're handing out to everyone at the moment, Wayne.
I saw Bruce had a couple the other day, right?
I got a sticker. I got an EP sticker.
In fact, things are that hard up in the Micks Mowers shack. I haven't got an EP hat. I've got to contend with this. All I got is NGK. That's all I've got.
Oh boy.
I've got a Hayes Machinery one, but I've only got NGK one. It'd be nice if it said Eliminated Performance on there. That'd look lush.
I'd model it for you, but you guys would get jealous.
I wouldn't get jealous.
You have a Hayes Machinery hat?
Yeah, somewhere. Yes, somewhere.
Isn't that interesting? I don't have one.
Oh,
Well,
so they actually
I got a stick small engine one as well. I got one of them ones. I got one
Oh,
of them.
cool. Where'd you get that? Is that on your wish list?
No, it ain't. It's on Riley's list. It's Riley boys. To be fair, I don't know where my Hayes one's gone. It wasn't here.
Yeah, Rob, I got one of them stickers.
Me too.
Yeah, I got a nice Hayes machinery one as well. Look.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I got a Hayes one.
You can't complain, Mick.
No, I can because Wayne was giving it all the big un, and he didn't even send me out. He knows I got. He knows you've got more head on your chin than you have on your head, Bruce. I've got nothing. I got nothing either way.
He just knows that the best way to advance his channel is to help himself out by sending me stuff.
Well, I know that, but there's me sitting here freezing, and he's got all their mats.
He lives in Canada, man. You got to have something like that. I should have it on inside the garage here. It's only 13 in here right now.
Ooh.
Someone wants a link. There's a link there. Oh yeah. Who wanted that? John. There's a link there, John. There you go. I've got a super chat there. Where did the super chat come from? I saw it. Mighty Yo-Yo. Give me £9. Hello, Mick, and all. Shout out for Big Sean who supplied tonight's beers. Oh, fantastic! Well done.
All right.
That's what you want. Lawn My Lady in the house. Hello, Lawn My Lady. Thanks for popping in. How you doing, well, Stella?
Stella.
Stella!
There you go. Boneyard Garage is 1,007 subscribers. I want to thank everyone for helping me out. There you go. Congratulations and welcome to the Millionaires Club now, Boneyard. Now you can just sit back. I'm telling you. Once you get over the 1,000, you just sit back and just watch the money roll in. And then what happens? You end up getting celebrities say, "Hi, can I come on your channel? Because I want to come and fix a chainsaw."
Yeah. Now every week I just get 2 bags full of money. Just put outside my door like an Amazon. Here you go. Here's $100 bills in these 2 bags. That's how much I make on YouTube.
Less than a penny per view, right?
So you only get 2 bags. It must be the Canadian versus the UK exchange, and we get 4 over here.
Yeah, maybe. No, it isn't American money though, so I like that.
I was Canadian. I wasn't know, mate. Anyway, it was kind of nice, Steve. Although I did watch the video in full, and it was good, right? I enjoyed it, but I was amazed at how she had you eating out of her palm. Because as soon as she cracked a funny, you was like, "Oh, I got so many comebacks for that, but I just ain't gonna do it."
I had to edit 2 huge parts out of that footage that we took.
Yeah.
Because she had me laughing so hard. I literally had my head down on the bench like this, and I was laughing so hard that I had no choice but to edit that out of the video because I was wiping my eyes going, "Okay, stop. And she's laughing. And so all of it's not in that video, but I had no choice. She is a funny lady.
Before we get too full up, we've got someone else coming up, and please welcome to the stream the newly 1,000 subscriber counted and climbing Boneyard Garage.
Boneyard, hello.
How we doing?
I'm just making sure I subscribe to you. I'm gonna go.
How you doing, buddy? Boneyard has got an absolute killer workshop. I'm not even joking. The man's got it going on.
Looks very nice.
Guys, for getting me to 1K. Is that better? There you go.
That's better, bruv. Yeah, that's better. So congratulations, Boneyard. You're now in a 1,000 subscriber count. You can now sit back and just watch the millions roll in.
I'm telling you. Yeah, millions. Okay, that'd be good.
But by next week, you should have your own aeroplane similar to Trump's one, but slightly bigger, with the word Boneyard written down the side of it.
Okay. I'll hold you.
It's good to see you, brother, and congratulations, buddy boy. You've earned it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a long time.
Well, unfortunately, I think it's designed to take a long time because you got to keep feeding the animal, haven't you? You got to keep putting videos out. But you put out some amazing content, buddy boy. So there's your reward. So now you're on your way. Just get yourself monetized, and you'll be good.
Yeah, that's all good. And,
I said before, thank you guys. I got you actually on the big screen over here.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. You can quite clearly see me. Quite clearly see me. Yeah.
I'm just checking the delay.
Hang on, we can't have that. If I drop Ken down, because otherwise Ken will be on the big screen. We can't have that. I'll take Ken down.
Well, Ken helped me too, so.
Oh, okay. I'll put him back up then. Okay, you go back up.
And I'm going to be listening. I got an engine on my new engine stand.
Ooh, Kohler K-Series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice stand, too. You made that stand up last week, huh?
Yeah, I made it last week, and I'm actually shooting a video now. We're going to give it a try, so video will be out on that within a day or two.
Is that a 10 horsepower? K21?
It's a 301.
It's a 301, 12 horsepower.
Have you got it? Have you got it clamped to the bench, Boneyard? Because there was somebody else before. They had an engine like that, and they fired theirs up on their lift table, and it shot about 3 foot up in the air.
I do got it clamped down. I just got it with some C clamps for now, but we're gonna do something a little different. I haven't figured it out yet. So
yeah, cool,
fantastic. Around, I'll show you guys.
Hey, I have a question.
Okay.
About that engine, because I'm helping a young kid.
All right.
Is that head got the spark plug right over the exhaust valve, or is it in the center?
It is right over the exhaust valve.
Okay. And what kind of a spark plug are you using on that?
H10C.
Yeah, I know Ken will say
that.
Or a 216 Autolite.
That they call for.
Okay. Thanks, Ken.
Should be H10C champion.
That kid that I'm helping, it's tough to do it all over the phone, eh?
Yeah. This engine actually, I have a wheel horse that has the same engine on it. And this winter, I'm going to lengthen the frame and I'm going to do a dual engine conversion. That's my plan.
Yeah. So I tell you something. If you haven't got Boneyard, he does some wicked stuff with machines. I'm telling you, he does some serious pimp me up machines too. He's got some serious stuff going on.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ken.
It's all serious stuff. So make sure you go check him out. Stephen says, Mick, what's in the cabinet in the background? Nana.
No.
She is. I told her to All I get. Bloody woman. Who else we got here? We've got, who was that there next? You were next, weren't you, John? Up you come, John. Now.
Hey, John.
Hey, guys. How are y'all?
I can't even go that low, buddy.
Now,
can you hear me?
Man, John. Now,
loud and clear.
There's the radio voice.
I want you to speak it, John.
Oh, you all to play attention.
Yeah.
John, can we get you to say this is CNN?
That hurts me.
I want you all to pay attention to John, right? He does some serious gear. Look, he does some serious stuff. I'm telling you.
That was a good video.
There we go.
Yeah, it's cool, brother.
Yeah, that was some cool stuff. Yeah.
You got it going on.
Neat. That is really neat.
He's got a serious workshop going on.
Remember, his father was a small engine mechanic.
Yeah, he got it all going on.
It's clean in there. It's like Anders and who else? Hobby Motors.
How to clean shop, huh?
He got it all going on.
How did he keep it so clean? That's what
I'd be afraid to get it dirty. Hey, wait, go back to the valve grinder. That looks like my valve grinder.
The way he keeps it clean, so clean. What he done is I did a video about 2 years ago on how to clean your workshop, and obviously Boneyard watched that video and has since put things in place to keep this going.
I'm done. Everything gets put away. If I'm done with the job or not, everything away. I sweep up. I wipe down, and that's how I keep it so neat.
You too, Mick.
I guess you can say.
Only thing he's missing is a bed in there.
You know, I keep my shop so clean. I just don't use anything. It doesn't get dirty if you don't use it.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to get down and dirty. But before we go on,
that's what I need, a Briggs
head. The head gaskets. Oh,
there's my man, John. Hi, John. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm rocking rock. So there's my man John, right? Now, John
I was busy putting my
John
Micks
emailed
stickers
me
up
up
today.
last week or week before. John gave me an email and he said to me, Mick, can I have one of your stickers? I said, John, you're my man. I'll send you a sticker over, buddy boy. I send you a sticker over, and I sent you a pen. I sent you a bottle opener. And I sent you a key ring.
All the ticky-tacky stuff.
Let's have a look at the pen first, John, or whatever. Oh, nice bottle opener and key ring, looking nice. What about a nice new pen, John? A nice new pen.
Does it have ink in it, John?
Yeah, oh yeah, it works.
Does it stay together?
It must be like invisible ink or something. I can't get it right.
Does it stay together? Mine doesn't.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. And did you get a sticker, John?
I did. I sure did. I got a little sticker.
Let's have a look, John. Show me a little sticker.
I may just happen to have it right here. But see, it came in this pipe bomb tube.
Well, we'll
worried
because you've got to package this stuff up correctly, John.
Yeah, when I saw it was Micks Mowers, I got really scared. I was like,
yeah, well, it didn't
call
require
the bomb
any
squad in.
It didn't require no batteries. Anyway, let's have a look at the sticker, John. Let's see what little sticker you got.
That would look real good on the
Alrighty.
side of a septic tank truck.
It would. I was thinking about that. You had a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny loves a sticker.
Okay,
John.
You ready?
Yeah,
You ready
ready,
for
John.
this?
Let's go.
This little bitty, teeny tiny sticker.
Yeah. She's a lovely.
Big sticker for a big man.
She is a lovely sticker.
Yes.
That'll take up the whole sticker wall.
Now that's got an adhesive like an old stamp where you got to lick it, right?
She is a lovely. You're lucky, John. There's not many people that got a little sticker like that.
Yes, I have counted my blessings since yesterday. I assure you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Just make sure if you take the backing paper off, John, just make sure you do it inside. If the wind catches that, you're going for a run, mate.
Yeah, it might get stuck in my hair.
Yeah, well, at least you got some.
What are you going to do with that? You going to stick it on the hood of your truck?
Well, I was thinking I have a neighbor I don't care for. And it looked good plastered on the side of his house.
No, I think police car would be better.
I'm going to take off.
Put it on
I
your
don't have one.
Take care, Boneyard.
Take care.
Love you, buddy.
See you later.
Nice
I don't have one of those anymore, Ken.
I'm not saying your police car, a police car, so now they'll go looking after him.
Oh, yeah. They blame me.
Hey, Parker.
Hey, partner.
I'm telling. Yeah. See, Wayne. Now there you go, Wayne. If you send me one of your woolly hats, Wayne, you too could get a sticker like that. Jake would absolutely love a sticker like that. Telling you.
Jake would wake up and seeing that on your hood or bonnet.
Jake would be like, I need a sticker like John's got. I'm telling you. Now that's a sticker, says Wayne. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mick, do you mind me asking where you got? Was that sticker Mule?
Yeah, who did that, Nick?
No, I got it off of eBay. Over here in the UK, we have a lot of Land Rovers, four-wheel drive vehicles, and predominantly the spare wheel is mounted on the back door. Of the trunk, yeah. And all it is if you punch into eBay, 4x4 spare wheel sticker cover, it comes up. It's great, isn't it?
Expensive, I would assume.
Oh no! I think it was only about 20 quid over here, but it cost me about $30 to send it because it's American prices.
33, yeah.
At the end of the day, when John received it, he had that little smile on his little face a mile long, and you can't put a price on happiness.
I haven't wiped it off yet, Mick. It's still here.
That's cool. That is cool.
Yeah,
it is.
Canadian.
I was touched.
Yeah.
Hi, Jimmy. Thanks for popping in, buddy boy. Hope you're doing well. So that's good. So yeah. So John is nervous. John always gets nervous when he's on my stream. I don't know why. I think it's because I do a lot of that with John. I tend to put him on the spot, and he don't like it. He don't like it at all.
It's a very, very clear picture, that as well, isn't it?
Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Hi, John. Yeah, well, it's a good resolution picture. So
Look at his stick. Look at him. Look at John.
He's great. He's great.
I have very low standards.
He fits right in, eh?
I bet you any money you like, he's got the same tattoo right on his arse. I bet you.
What, was it showing?
That's awesome.
John, not everyone gets the VIP sticker. There you go. Exactly that. So Wayne did say in the chat a minute ago, because obviously Wayne didn't send me a hat or a mask, but he did say, but who's got Musty 1 on their panel next week? Yeah, we do. We do.
You got
Yeah,
him.
you got him. Yeah.
Well,
Is he confirmed?
No one has really said yes. Put my name down on there. No one's come back and said yes, 110%, because things happen, you know.
Is he on the C list?
Hell no, he's not. He's not on Ken's stream.
I said yes, and he said don't care.
I said to Musty, I said, do you want to go on Ken's pre-stream before we come on? And he just said, Ken who? I said, forget it.
He's probably watching.
Look at Steve. Look, Steve is cringing. Look, he's cringing.
Look. You keep going like that, Mick, and one day Kenny is going to just explode and just freak out.
I don't think so.
What's he going to do? Unless they offer free food in the UK, he ain't coming over. What's he going to do?
Well,
so as I say, no one as of yet has said sorry, I can't make it. But
lunch.
Jake. Oh, right, Bruce. Okay. Wayne says, Jake says he appreciates the offer of the big sticker, but you'll need to wait until a bigger shop goes up. Okay, yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, it's fine. Hope you're doing well, Jakey boy. Hope you're doing well, bro. Worse, here come to your house. Yeah, it's worse still. Here come to your house for dinner. Bloody hell, I got big enough reach for that.
Say, Mick, I've got a quick question for you.
Well, if you've got a quick question, I might have a quick answer. Go on.
Okay, it's about Conker. Is he still alive after yesterday's Mendic man?
Do you know what? Do you know what? I don't actually know. He hasn't spoken to me at all.
Oh, man.
But to be fair, to be perfectly fair, the days that he doesn't ring up, I sort of count my blessings. You know what I mean? I don't think he's tried ringing yet. In fact, no, I'll tell you what. He did say, did I speak to him today or not? I don't think I did speak to him today. No, I think I spoke to him yesterday. He was on about he might pop up early tonight. Because he's got, I think he's didn't. Do you remember him saying the other week that he's one of his friends? She lost her husband or something. Who go on the cruises together, don't they? I think they're all piling around Conker's house tonight for a stew and casserole night. I think Conker's entertaining tonight.
Probably going to share that.
You won't see a lot of him, but you never know. Once he's had 2 or 3 ciders, he may pop his head in the door. Who was the other channel that you said? Oh yeah. Can someone please put Mr. Tecumseh? Is it Mr. Tecumseh?
Yeah, that's his channel, Mr. Tecumseh.
Can someone please put his channel link in my chat for me? I think he's really, really close. Say again, Vince.
So you sure it is Tecumseh? We know what you like with him.
What? Yeah, I can't hear Vince. Say again.
I said, are you sure you want to do that? Because it is Tecumseh.
Yeah, I thought you said bye. To be perfectly fair, I've got absolutely no room to talk at the moment in time because my whole shed has been invaded by the Red Chief. They're all
You've been held under ransom.
Nice, no?
What do you think
of that, Klaus? Look,
you've been held under ransom.
Yeah.
They look
Klaus,
nice. They look nice, mate.
Do we like that, Klaus?
Yes, we do. Yes, they look nice. Absolutely.
Beautiful, Mama.
Yeah.
Where are you going to work?
Oh, well, that'd be fine. Right, there's a link here. Look, there's a link just here. Where's it gone there? But there's a link there. Boom. Ken Smalling's put a link in there, right? Go to that channel. Okay, please do it now. And put in a comment, Micks Mowers has sent me, and go and check that channel out for us, please. He's at 994. It's great to get him to 1K. So if you haven't got that channel, go there right now. I'm waiting.
Done.
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 Leave a message. Micks Mowers has sent me. Go and do that. All right, go and do it. Please go and do that. Because I tell you, it's a bit like what Steve just said. Although joking aside, Ken, I do joke aside with Ken. Me and Ken is good buddies, right? We are good buddies, and there will come a time. Ken does deserve more than what he's got. We all do, right? We all work hard. But some people just, they just need a little tiny foot up, and you never know. One day you'll be doing your own streams when you get up there and get a good audience behind you, and you can help other people out. And it's
He's
a really
there. 1,000. He's there. He's there.
Wow,
Right.
leave the message. Micks Mowers has sent me. Bang. Yeah, done. Mick, what engine is on those mowers? There's one Kawasaki. And they're the Tecumseh, but they're not the crappy Tecumseh. They're not the ones on the rotary. These are quite nice.
Are they the European ones, Mick, or are they the US ones? Do you know?
These are all the US ones, mate. There's no late version.
Nice.
All the US ones. And the main reason, Klaus, the main reason these run so nice is just for carburetor different. So some of these have got the Delauto carb. Some have.
Yeah.
Or some call it the automatic carb, but predominantly they've got the Tilliston carburetor on these, which are perfect, without a doubt a much.
I don't think you can get much parts for the Delautos anymore, can you?
You can't get any parts for the Tilliston either.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Tilliston's still in business. No.
Oh, Tilliston's still going, but you can find second-hand carbies, and to be fair, because of the lack of a piece of some are Italian apparently. Okay, the emissions on the Tilliston carburetor are not very fine. So the jets are quite big. So when you put a Tilliston carb on there, they run like butter. Yeah. The lawnmower detective says, Mick, your hair is looking great. I've got more hair down a crack of my arse, son. We need to get Freedom mowers on more too. Yeah, okay. Well, if no one's got Freedom mowers, go and check out Freedom 2. How many is Mr. Tecumseh up to now?
He's definitely
Tilliston is Ireland. Yes, tis.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
But I think it also depends on what carburetor also can.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Been over and signed up. Says out. Good lad. Leave that message. Say Micks Mowers has sent you. And then they know where to come back when he'll be in it later on. So, oh my lord, guess what happened to me? And we'll be like, what happened to you? I don't know idea.
Oh, Pete Froud went on a road trip?
No, Pete didn't go on a road trip. No, Pete didn't go on a road trip. Me and my old man went on a road trip, but Pete will be on a road trip very soon. He'll be coming down here to pick some of his goddamn machines up and get them out of my workshop. Mick, no swearing. Yeah. Well, Mrs. P can't say now. She can't say, right, I'm putting a bed in there. There's no room for a bed, sweetheart. You can't get a bed in here. It's as simple as that.
Just move Nana out of there. You'll have a little more room.
Yeah. There are, without a doubt, there are some fantastic machines here. As I say, some of his machines have been so well looked after. They were actually in his front room on his carpet. Absolutely pristine condition. So, yeah, we're super happy about that. A nice little venture between me and Pete. And hopefully we'll get a few quid out of it. And, yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, it'd be very nice indeed. We've got
I actually got a question for Henry. Okay. I was watching your shout out video today, Henry. And one of the stickers came from a company called Tip Grip.
Yeah.
Did you say nut wax?
Yes.
What the hell is nut wax? Sorry, what the devil is nut wax?
Oh, you don't know Lawnmower Detective. We've been talking about nut wax for weeks.
Yeah. Well, say you got a Phillips screwdriver and you have to put that screw in deep somewhere and you can't hold on to it. It's not magnetic. You just put a little nut wax on there, put the screw on there, and it stays.
That's actually what it's made for, yeah.
See over here. Over here, what we do, we're not that way inclined. We get the screwdriver, just wipe it under our armpit, a bit of sweat on it, and then we don't use our nuts to do that.
Good one, Henry. And by the way, now we were showing off freeware. Have it up.
I'm getting worried about it, Ken.
Do you know some men's product called the
All
lawnmower.
right.
Have a look at this.
Nice
Hang
shit.
on.
You got one of the last ones.
Hang on. When I got my one was ironed.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I stuffed
bet you
that
a
in a
pound.
little box.
I bet you a pound. I bet you a pound, Klaus. If you smell that, it smells of Old Spice.
Thank you, Henry. It's much appreciated.
Hank, I'm taking mine to Mexico.
Rob's got a sticker. Fantastic.
All
Yeah,
right.
He's got a sticker.
Atta boy.
See. Look at that, John. Look at that sticker there, John. That's a proper sticker, John.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So, what's on the menu today, Bruce? What we got today?
Oh, I don't know. I forgot already.
Bruce, are you cold?
Yeah, in the shop, eh? And it was minus 14 last night or something ridiculous.
Bruce, I didn't realize I'm from Canada.
Golly.
I didn't know it. I just found out last week.
You're from Canada? Why is that?
I just found out from my friends over in England that I'm from Canada.
Oh, well, you know how cold how cold minus 14 is in Celsius.
Minus 14 in Celsius is what I call t-shirts and shorts weather over here on the south. The Northerns, they tend to put a coat and hat on, that sort of weather. But us Southerners, nah, we just put a pair of shorts on.
I'm in my sliders, me every day.
Yeah, me too, brother. Well, apart from the last couple of videos, there's a reason for that. You'll see what's coming up a bit later on.
I want to know where Rob was on his stream. He wasn't there. John and I were wondering where you were.
Yes, we were concerned.
I were in Yorkshire, mate. I was visiting family. So.
Here, by Gormick here.
And I got stuck on the motorway because there were accident after accident.
We were going to have our own stream.
M62.
Yeah.
You what, Parky?
I said that's part of the course for M62.
Yeah, mate.
There always something going on. I have to endure it every day going to work. Well, not anymore now. I'm working at home. So I have to travel to Leeds every day.
Ronnie's got his long johns on, apparently. He got a pair of long johns going on.
Nothing wrong with that.
In fact, Mrs. P bought me a pair this year, actually. I said to her, I'm not at work long enough to put them on. Micks bringing Atco Mowers into a business. Yeah, well, they are a nice machine. They are a nice machine, bro. There's no getting around it.
Rumour has it, you can see him from space. He's got that many.
Say again, Bruce.
I don't know how you found. Like, I know you found them all in one place, but that is an absolute score, man. Like, that's just unbelievable.
The old boy, Graham. As I say, he watches the channel. And he thought I was from Essex by my accent. Well, I'm not. When I told him I come from down south, he put £100 on the bill. He didn't. As I say, he's 83 years old, and he just figured out how to write an email, and sent me an email. It just said ring me, so I rang him, and that's the result from it.
Well, you know, he's getting older, and he probably knows he can't handle it forever. And
oh, definitely. But well, to be fair, that these machines, some of these machines were stacked too high, and big height at 56. So he put them up there. Oh yeah, big old machine. Some of the hated 56s, Bruce. So they go a good old weight. But yeah, I think what it is, he's got these sewing machines that he's now doing, and he can now sit in bed. He wakes up at 2:30 in the morning. Oh yeah. Nature calls, and he's got this little slide along bench. He brings it in across his bed, puts a spotlight on in his bedroom, and he tinkers away and rebuilds his sewing machines from scratch at 3:30 in the morning sometimes. You know, so it's one of them deals, Bruce. I didn't really have the funds 2 weeks before Christmas. I didn't really have it in the bank, so to speak. But I said to Pete, "Do you want to go off?" Pete said, "Yeah, I'll go off with you." So he got his money. I got my money. Put it together, and that's about 3/4 of the deal. The rest of it is outside and still in his house. He's still got loading up his place. So
really, Dad went and helped you, did he? The old man, did Dad come and help you load him up?
Yeah. The old man came up with me, and it was great. He's just my old man. So when I turned up there, he said, "I'll walk down the road and get you down the road, boy. Save you coming up into a class." I said, "Pop, it's only a big transit van. It's not a lorry." All right. He's got a gimpy knee. See, as I pulled out the close, he went like that. He put his hand out. He went, "Yeah, clear left." Like that, and he did it all the way up. Hang on. after the red one, and I've got a window there. I've driven here to pick up on my own, no problem.
He's helping you.
It's just the way he is. But we had a good natter on the way up, on the way back. We never ran out of conversation, which is great. And we spent a bit of time together, and it was good. So
bit of bonding.
Yeah, old man's all right. He's a good lad. I love him. Good old boy. But and also I did say to him, he came up because he said, I've got nothing to do. Now he's retired. He said, I've got nothing to do. It's I'm hoovering, I'm washing up, and I'm finding stuff to do. So he's a decorator, jack of all trades. That's his line of work. And he said, well, the house wants redoing, redecorating. I said, does it? Or doesn't need doing because you've got nothing to do? And he went, yeah, So I said to him, why don't you come up to the workshop with me? Don't come up every day. Come up to the workshop. You can sit here where I'm sitting, do some carburetors and, pull cord assemblies and bits and pieces. And he said, do you know what? I might take you up on that. So he may come up to the workshop for long and he'll be sat here on a video. He'll get the old lamp out because his peepers ain't quite so good. He'll have the old lamp out and he'll be looking down here and doing a few carburetors and
perfect.
Whatever. So it could be good. Give him something to do. And we'll see how long it takes before we fall out.
It'll be the new senior and junior set.
And it's watching with Anna.
He's all right. He's
Watch
all right.
out, he'll fight you like an old man too, so you better be careful.
Well, that day has been and gone, unfortunately. But he's all right. He's a good old stick, and if he values my company, and I value his. It's as simple as that. So hopefully he'll come up here and when the weather's a bit better, he'll come up here and do a bit. And oh my lord, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the original, the one, the only Mower Man is in the house.
Oh,
there he is. The one and only. Now, Mr. Mower Man, I actually messaged him the other week to say, can I pinch your name because you're closing your channel down and not putting no more videos out?
Yeah,
he said, yeah, go right ahead. He's just using the channel just to say hello. But hello, Paul. Thanks for popping in, mate. Hope you're doing well, buddy boy. The original Mower Man, yeah. He's the sort of man you need to say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He is the original Mower Man. How you doing, Paul? Happy Christmas to you too, buddy boy. Hope you and the family are well, buddy boy. Who was that? Mick and Pops should be good to watch. Yeah, righto. I don't know about that. He'll be all right. We'll see. It should be good, to get him to learn a new skill as well. Cause it keeps the old brain going, doesn't it? To learn something new. And if he enjoys it, he's got a garage, so he may even get a little table lift in there. Run a little lead out there. He has got a little shed. I think it's the same size as Dick's Small Engines. He may go out there and just buy one or two mowers and just do it himself. Just to keep his hand in. I don't know. It may not be for him. His first lawnmower might be a TP engine, and he can't get it to run, and he's going to put him out of luck.
Well, I did it. And look what engine's in my mower.
Yeah, I know.
Those engines, yeah.
I know, but
but I think because you and Martin.
The tiny little pieces are getting harder to see.
Bruce, you are not wrong. That's why I got one of these, Bruce. I got one of his new LED lights, Bruce. These old fan lights. These are absolutely brilliant. Absolute white light. You know the little inspection lamp you've got, the yellow one.
Yeah.
That's okay. You get one of these, and the good thing is you can sit it right down here and angle it in, like that. You can sit, and you're not getting blinded at all. You can see them right over top. It's lush.
Yeah. You start with a good light, and then you end up at Lens Crafters. That's just how it goes. Yeah.
What bracket you got there? What is that? Is that a bracket?
So this is what Conker gave me. He gave me one of these boom things. This is a vintage boom one. So they're quite expensive to buy. These are second hand. And I just adapted mine, like you do. I adapted it to take that. So you just bedangle it and put it where you want it.
IKEA got them at a good price.
I was going to say IKEA's got some. I think it's £9 at IKEA.
They're not the same. They're not the same. They're not as long. That's a problem. They're not
you gotta get old drafting lights that they used on the drafting boards. Those are the best ones.
They're the ones.
You're a lot smarter than you look, Mick.
Where's my lamp?
It's only because Bruce, I watch your videos. That's all it is. That's all it is, buddy.
I can't get knocked down in the basement for nothing.
Micks Mowers and Dad. Yeah, it'd be nice to see the old man up here. It would be nice. I'd be honoured.
Yeah, good to see you.
I would be honoured to work beside my dad.
Boy.
Do you know what I mean? You know, you know. How many people haven't got their dad anymore and wish they did? Do you know what I mean?
I hear
you, Bruce. You know how many would give just one more day just to turn a spanner with the old man? Do you know what I mean? I know. Yeah.
I'd love to have dinner with him just one more time.
Yeah, I hear you. So
I love my old man, but I'm not sure I want him to turn wrenches on machines.
Well, I just like to tell him he was right about all this crap I thought he was wrong about when I was growing up.
Yeah.
About having kids.
What's that saying? He's a lot smarter. No, from 14 to 21, my dad sure got a lot smarter.
Yeah.
I'm still saying like, bloody yeah, we're right as well. You know what I mean? Still now.
I'd love to show my dad my family and say, "Here's your legacy."
Yeah.
Some things you just got to find out for yourself.
Or you got to get on to your kids and you're like, crap, Dad used to say that same thing to me.
My
old man
wasn't really a fountain of knowledge, but he was a fountain of good advice. So if I said to my old man, you know, "Oh, Pop, I'm thinking about doing this tomorrow," blah blah blah, but he'd just say, "Well, give it a go. If it don't work, then you learn by your mistake, don't you?"
Yeah,
you know,
that's why we're all geniuses.
But if you don't try it, then you're never going to know. So at least, you know, I'll go back. He ring me up. "How'd you get on then, boy?" "Yeah, it blew up." "Oh, well, don't do that then." Do you know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. So it's we'll try it another way, you know?
It's either late or you learn, though, isn't it?
Of course it is. Of course it is. You know what it is. Oh, now
I know what it is. It's beer time. I'll be right back.
I regret not seeing him as much. Yeah, we all do. We all do, man. You know, my dad's still alive, and so my mum, they're still kicking. You know, brilliant. But I don't see him as much as I really should. But only because life gets in the way. It's as simple as that. You know. But you know, when the old man said to me, "Oh, I'll come up with you, boy," and I thought, "Oh, that's a good idea or not. I don't know. We might fall out, and you'll be getting a taxi back home." Do you know what I mean? But actually, as it worked out, we did all right. Yeah. We did all right. Yeah, Boneyard lost his old man last week. Yeah, yeah, tough man, tough pill to swallow. Yeah, we all wish on things, don't we? It's like my granddad. My granddad used to tinker with cylinder mowers. He used to have the old original Suffolks and what have you. And he used to be. I remember as a kid, him sitting there with a back lapping paste, back lapping the cylinders, and I just wish. Back then, when I was tiny, I was in there with him, but you know, I was too busy playing with cars and toys and mucking about, you know. But yeah, it's all if buts and maybes, eh? But you know, at the end of the day, you've all got memories, and they should be good, so you shouldn't hang on to the bad ones.
Yeah.
And hopefully, yeah, you
change what's happened.
Hopefully, you'll see me and the old gimpy-legged man waddling around the shop before long, and yeah, it'd be great. As soon as he gets too gob, I just kick him in the leg, and that'll soon shut him up. There we go from there. So let's see what sort of week we've had then. So what have you been up to, Hank? Have you been busy, or have you been sat bone idle doing absolutely bugger all as usual?
No, I've been busy. You know, in the garage, tinkering around with a few things like gluing my heels back on my shoes.
Was that because you spent too much nut grease on them?
No. I don't know why. The glue let loose on the shoes, so you know I had to re-glue them anyways. But you know, doing domesticated stuff besides, you know.
Okay, well, these things need to be done. That's good to hear. What have you been up to, Brucey boy? What have you been up to?
Well, I made these two great videos and I released them both in the same damn day.
Yeah, I see that. Great.
And the snowblower video was actually really, really good, but it didn't get the coverage because the lawnmower video kind of overrode it.
The first one pinched it first, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
well,
and then I have a desktop for editing, and you know it's a really good machine, right? And I brought it into the garage and I blew all the dust out of it. Starting to whine and make weird noises, and I knocked off one of the littlest, tiniest wire connectors you can think of, and I couldn't get the screen to come on when I put it all back together, so I had I had the magnifying glasses out and the bright lights and the tweezers and to get that little tiny thing to connect. I did it. I might do a video on that, but I don't want anybody else to do what I did.
You made a mistake, so nobody else has to.
And half a dust out of there. 3 years it's been on the floor in the garage or in the office. Sucking up every puff of dog hair.
I would say, what have you been up to, Steve? But we pretty much know what you've been up to. But what have you been up to?
I'll show you this. I knew Henry Morosky was going to be on the show today, so I went and bought some of this in honor of him.
Hey.
Nice. What are you going to say? You got
Saddle up.
Julie on
you can tell that's Henry's lager because it's got his name on it and a picture of an ass.
Hey.
It's a Mustang.
Stallion.
Mustang.
Stallion. There you go.
If it was a stallion, you'll see some nut grease hanging off of it.
Stud.
Who makes it? Who makes it, Steve?
Good question.
Yeah.
Not wax, not grease.
Yeah, it's not wax.
Brewed by Red Truck Beer Company in Vancouver, BC.
Cool.
There we go. Local stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Tecumseh.
Thank you, moderators. Cheers for that, buddy boy. We've got a few slipping in here. Thanks to that. Oh, hello. There we go. We've got Mr. Tecumseh's pop. What are you doing in here? Mr. Tecumseh. Hey, thank you to everyone for helping me out and subscribing. Just went over the 1,000 subscribers. You are very,
around a
very
long time,
welcome,
Mr.
my
Tecumseh.
friend.
Good for you.
So I'd imagine he's banned for life now because of his name.
No, he's all right. He's all right.
I'll mix a convert now.
Yeah, cheers, Dick. Dick, just keep on top of
a
them,
convert now.
Just keep banging them out, Dick. As soon as you see them, mate. As soon as you see them coming, Dick, just keep knocking them out. So what have you been doing then, Steve? Have you been up to much?
No, just honestly, that video that I put out yesterday with Sarah that took 3 months. That was 3 months in the making. That took a lot of time. It did.
You loved every minute of it.
I absolutely did. Yeah. Just even contact, conversing with her manager and everything too it was a pretty weird experience, but it's worth it.
Oh, it's good, man. It's good. But hopefully it'll do good for your channel and what have you. And it's good to see a bit of diversity on your channel as well. It's good. It's good to see.
Yeah, the diversity thing. April and I talked about that too. Evolve the channel a little bit, make something a little bit different that people don't really expect. Or
yeah.
I think it's
Does she live on the island then?
Say again, Bruce.
Does she live on the island, Steve?
Yeah, she lives about. Well, if I jump in my truck, I can be at her house in about 10 minutes.
That's enough.
That's enough.
You've done that before, huh?
What did I say?
Right, but moving on. Klaus, what have you been doing, buddy boy?
Well, in the shop, not much. It's kind of very quiet time here, but I did get approached by a tools company that wanted me to promote some of the tools. So that's a first for me. It's going to be interesting. See what happens.
Are they going to pay the tax, Klaus?
Yep.
Cool.
Really? Well, good for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Yeah. So I'm still mentally I'm thinking like, okay, do I want to do this? Is this what the channel is all about? Or
yeah.
So that's it's a good mental process to go through. It's I kind of like it. So
good.
Yeah.
As long as it's got something to do with what you do, that's great.
Yeah.
Good. What about you, Roberto? What you been up to? You been up to much?
Yeah, I've just been finishing bits off on that bike. The new car become today. A nice. I forgot what it's called now. The posh. Give me that car. I'll show you it.
Another small engine guy has got a carburetor in his front room.
Oh yeah.
A little beauty.
One for ATV.
Yeah,
that's a motorcycle, huh?
It's got the
it's the
ATV.
Mikuni.
Makuni, yeah.
Yeah, it's off a little pit bike, isn't it?
Yeah, it's off that 110cc. It's off that. I bought brand new for it, so that's ready to go on. And then put some.
Is that style of Makuni hard to work on like the other ones are?
No, they're not hard to work on.
No. Makuni's a pretty good quality.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good then, Rob. What have you been up to, Ken, besides eating?
I tell you, I went online just for the hell of it, and I found a picture of my dad in high school.
It's a bit bright. There you go. Oh, yeah.
All right.
That was 1950.
Oh, word.
It's funny the things you can find online.
It's funny. It's funny they say, you know, with looks and stuff, they always say the apple never falls far from a tree.
Without this, I look like he looked in his later years. I did.
Can you put both your hands on your side of your face, on the cheeks, and then just pull your face, pull the skin towards the back of your head?
Oh, jeez.
I could say the same with hairs in your nether region. You could pull on those.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I don't hear nothing about your nut grease.
Yeah, you need your nut wax for that.
Yeah.
Busy though.
Yes.
Don't you bloody yes, mate. What have you been up to, then, John? You been up
I'm
to
sorry,
much,
ma'am. Say better.
What have you been up to, big? What are you up to, big boy?
Let's see. I have been getting big ass stickers in the mail. Oh, has anyone tuned in? Yes, I've been speaking Danish and Swedish with Al. Oh, has anybody not seen the sticker today?
I've seen
the little bitty one.
I'd love to see it again.
There were several came in.
She's a lovely sticker.
Oh yeah, it's so awesome.
Oh, come on.
It is.
You can't tell me when you opened it up, you had a little smirk on your face. You think
Man, it was like Christmas at my house.
Where am I going to put this?
My cheeks turned red. I started crying. I thought, oh, Mr. Mick did it. There you go.
It is freaking awesome.
She's a
I think it'll look nice on your back wall there, John.
Yeah.
Well, Mick just took it up another level with that one, didn't he?
Actually, John, if you want to give that away on my Christmas stream next week.
John, you should ask your wife if you can put that up in the living room.
Yeah.
Well, she saw it. Wonder who sent the big ass sticker.
Ken, did you just say you were having a Christmas stream?
Absolutely. Just a little one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I must maybe we missed
crazy though.
Maybe we missed the invites for that then, Stephen Bruce. Did we
they haven't gone out yet.
It's only for C-listers.
No, I only.
I got an invite.
Did you invite the C's first, Ken?
I tell you something, John. John. That sticker, I know somebody that could have that sticker or one just like it, and that is my friend Steve the Transit Camper. Now he's got a big transit van that he goes stealth camping in. That would look absolutely the nuts on his bonnet, wouldn't it?
But that would take away the stealth, wouldn't it?
Yeah. What's a bonnet?
Well, to be fair,
it's what women wear, Steve. Remember?
It all depends where you park the van. I think Steve the Transit Van Camper, I think he should get one of them stickers and put it on the front of his. He would love that because me and Steve have got this thing going at the moment. He keeps bringing my name up in his videos about, well, I don't know what it is. He goes to these special car parks at night, right? No, because that's where I got in trouble, right? He goes to these special car parks at night, and then he puts his interior light on. I don't know why he does that, right? And then people start knocking on the side of the van whilst he's trying to get his head down. I just said to Steve, just make sure you turn the interior light off, otherwise you get people coming up against the old glass like that. Hello, anyone in? Steve, the stealthy transit dogging camper. That's who he is. Oh,
the van's not rocking. The van's rocking. Don't come knocking.
Can you kind of improve your what's happening there?
Yeah, that's a bonnet.
I'd love to know what a bonnet was. That's a bonnet.
That's a bonnet.
So,
yeah.
the last person before we move on, Parky, what have you been up to, buddy?
Not right lot. I've been working.
Right.
Although I won't be having to go to office anymore. I'm working at home from Monday. But this week I won Mendit Man's latest giveaway, which is a bit set, and he also sent me these stickers.
Right.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I got a couple of them. Yeah.
Key ring or two, bottle opener.
He's got a.
I mentioned a Volvo video.
Hey, I have one of those. It does. It's not a Mendit
Hey,
Man
there's
one,
Steve, the transit camper.
So apart from
Steve,
that, not much.
Apart from that, not great. Well, that's good. Well, as long as you're busy, I'm always ragged over it. Well, if you hit the channel link, and that's just what happens, Cupcake. It's just what happens.
Hey, Parky, did you get a pen?
No, 2 key rings.
No, so, yeah. See, that's just
I did win this giveaway. It was a barcode bit set.
Yeah,
I did
that's
win
okay.
that.
I can wait. I'll wait.
No,
I never got any of that.
Oh,
Hold up.
I've got.
Hold up. You got a lovely Briggs and Stratton clock. You got a YouTube play button. You got a grass buster. You got a mug. You got a cap. You just about got all my merchandise. You have, Bruce.
I know. And then people even send me tools. I think I was so desperate for tools.
No, I got was a sticker.
Sent me a full sets of Briggs and Stratton clutch removal tools and all kinds of fun stuff. I've been lucky.
Mick.
So if you want to go and check out anything about the UK dogging sites in the UK, check out Steve the Transit Camper. He does it every week. Every week he's at it. I tell you something, he's absolute bad bugger. Go and check out Steve. He's a fantastic fella. He did a video a little while ago, and to be fair, I don't know whether it is rigged or not. And if you don't have to say so, right? But he was out doing a Halloween special. Him and his mate, Jason, I think his name is. He's quite a biggish sort of fella, which is probably why Steve took him. They went to this old castle ruins and camped out in the depths of this castle, right? And then people were milling about because it's Halloween night. But then some people came in all balaclavaed up, right, with like a baseball or like a dining room table leg like that, right? Oh, Steve, to be fair, because Steve ain't Mr. Motivate, a muscly man, right? He likes a burger and he likes a pint of Guinness. To be fair, Steve weren't backing down. Jason was like, "Hang on, what's going on here?" If that had been me, I'd have been roadrunner. I'd have been gone, right? Steve was there though. Steve was hanging on to it, and it was rigged. It was rigged, okay? Because by rights, if you're nestling down somewhere in the wilderness and someone rocks up with a baseball bat, you know it's what you're going to do. You've either got to go, you've either got to dance, or you don't dance, you know what I mean? So,
Mick,
yes, bud. Yeah.
I hate to interrupt. I've got to run for a few minutes. My wife needs help getting groceries in.
Oh, buddy.
If I don't help her, I'll get whooped.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
You gotta help carry him in, buddy.
Feel free to come back.
Hey, John, some of us like getting whooped.
I'll see you soon, buddy.
I wasn't going to go there, Steve, but yeah, okay.
There goes John.
Hey, Bruce. I got a question for you.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, Mick, blow him up.
Uh-oh.
Zoom in on Bruce. Okay. How many drills do you need, Bruce? Right on top of your head.
Okay.
How many drills do you possibly need?
There's only 8 of them up there.
I know.
Order.
3 of them are impacts. One's a 3/8, one is a quarter, and one is a Phillips.
Yeah.
And the other 3 are for one's a Robertson screw, one is a just a magnetized socket, and then the other one is a 1/8 drill bit. No.
I like when Bruce says there's only 8.
Yeah, and then if I need a pilot hole, there's a 1/8 bit in there in that one. I just drill a pilot hole, put it back up, and then the little red one is for testing generators.
Ah,
that one there. It's got a.
Hey, cord. Bruce, for those who don't know, do you want to expand on the term Robertson?
Oh.
Number 2 square.
Oh, I've heard of it. Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't know about the Canadian Robertson invention.
What do you call them? What do you call them, Kenny?
Square drive.
Square drive, yeah.
Did Jim do them?
Yeah.
We call them oh shit because we don't have those
generators.
bits.
I'm sure Jim's used them on his generator.
Best,
Best
thing ever invented.
Hey, Bruce, you do realize that you can change those bits, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to have one drill, Robertson. You can actually change them.
That's right.
He'd rather have
Putting
different
ideas
drills.
into his head.
You can use one of those.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But quite often, you live in a house and the fence board is sagging. You don't have to fool around. There it is.
Bruce, you said you had a Phillips one that's dedicated. It never changes from Phillips.
Well, no, that's on my.
Which
Okay, I got 3 Black & Decker impacts, right?
Did you have one of those
on the
given
back
to you,
of this
Bruce?
one with the same idea, and then if I need a Phillips, I got it on the back there.
Excellent.
Zippo got me onto these. He sent, you know what? He sent me one of these. You're right, Mick. I've had a lot of guys send me some nice stuff.
Yeah, Bruce, I'm telling you.
Zippo sent me that.
It's funny you say that because I've got a sneaky suspicion, right? Christmas is just coming. I got a sneaky suspicion that me and my mate Steve, we're going to be getting little tiny red packages coming.
I am hoping.
What, this?
I was going to say, Bruce, you could probably replace all of those with my Milwaukee.
I bet I could.
I've just got this feeling. Just got this feeling, Steve.
What you mean this?
Steve, I've just got this feeling, mate. It's going to happen this year. It's going to happen.
You talking one of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not for me. I don't have a wish list, Mick.
We don't. Well, if you just cross your fingers and close your eyes and just wish, it
It's
might
like
just happen.
two brothers, 6 years old, thinking about Christmas. We really want this.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Do I need to send a letter to Santa Claus? Is that what's happening?
I wouldn't send it to Santa Claus. I sent 4 to Steve to James last week, and he hasn't replied to any of them yet.
What did Henry get? What's that, Henry?
Yeah, Henry, what's that?
Got to open it first.
Oh, it's going to take 3 years
Christmas
to get
came early to Connecticut.
It's like a stapler.
I bet it's one of them dinner trays. You eat your dinner off.
Dinner trays.
TV dinners.
Nice hat, Hank.
Looks like a new and improved Martin Butler
Oh,
tray.
it's a carburetor tray.
All right.
But it's got a magnetic tray in there too.
Nice.
How much was that, Henry?
I don't know. Got it in the mail.
Oh, no kidding.
Nice gift.
Who sent it?
And what from wish.com, were it?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
You just send out dodgy stuff.
Especially the magnetic tray part.
I might have to go up on
It's
the-
Cobalt. It's Cobalt. It's a good brand.
So you put your dinner in the big bit, and then you put your pudding in the bit on the left, do you? And a little bit of bread roll on the right hand side. That's good, isn't it? Non-slip, so you can't knock it off a table. You're sorted, mate. You're sorted.
Are those supposed to be toolbox drawer liners?
No.
They're just working on your bench. So they don't roll off your bench.
They're for carburetor cleaning. You put them on the bench, and you clean the carbs in them.
It's silicone, so
That's pretty cool.
I've got one, but my one's warped. I don't know how it did it. Mine's sort of warped a bit, so I'm gonna have to I might get some Aradite and put it on a metal sheet of stainless and like that, and try and glue it down so it's flat.
Okay.
I might try that.
Gun to it.
If not,
what's Aradite?
If not Aradite, it's like a glue.
Okay.
It's a two-part like a two-part epoxy.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like a supreme race of beans or
if
something.
not, I'm going to have to just revert back to the Brucey Bender tray.
Yeah, cake pans.
Yeah.
Henry, seriously,
I've been
somebody
using those
sent that to you?
cake pans for
And
I had a YouTube channel.
There's nobody knows no name, nothing.
Really?
That's kind of fun when you get something like that.
Hey, Henry, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome.
Thank you, Steve.
It was really me, Henry. I just didn't.
Thank you,
Henry.
Okay.
Henry, did it have a state on the envelope, like what state it was postmarked from?
Gee, I threw it out. I didn't even look. Yeah,
he can't see past that.
Yeah, it says Vancouver Island, Canada, right on it.
So the link has gone out into the chat. If Steve the Transit Camper wants to come up, feel free to defend yourself, Steve. Unless you haven't got the mineral, son. Link is in the chat. If you want to come up, don't forget next week at 6:30. We're starting the Christmas stream. I mean, at 8 o'clock. The gates of hell will be opened up, and we'll be unleashing. You can see Terrell just below Ken there. Look, with my thumb under his chin. We'll be kicking off very soon at 8 o'clock with the main event. So that should be good. And also pre-stream before mine. Ken is going live as well to do a bit of a pre-stream stream.
And I actually have a couple giveaways too, so stay tuned.
Oh, there you go. I'll be over there then. That's where I'll be getting something free.
Hey, Mick, the trailer, if you want to call it a trailer, or the teaser for that Hayes made.
Oh yeah.
That is April decided that's going to go up on Monday. We'll put it up on Monday, and because then it's only like a few days later, it'll be on Saturday. So just stay fresh in everybody's head.
Yeah.
So we'll put that up on Monday, hopefully. Well, we will, but hopefully that'll help.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Apparently,
it's going to be a blockbuster.
Apparently, Steve the Transit Camper is actually at work. But we'll definitely be listening. So normally he's out at weekends, and tonight is Saturday night in his van. And just so happens I put a link out for him, and apparently he's at work in the hospital working. So yeah, okay, whatever, Steve. Have a good shift. I think Steve is actually. Steve, are you an intensive care nurse? I think you are. Are you intensive care? I think you're working in intensive care, don't you, Steve? I think you do. I think you do.
If you do, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think he is intensive care. I think I might be wrong. It might be a kitchen porter.
Is Simone blocked? She's saying she can't comment.
Well, Hooked on Classics.
Yeah. Oh, she's commented just now.
She's commenting.
Oh, she sent me a text saying she couldn't comment.
No, she's been in there 2 or 3 times tonight.
Oh. I'd like to ask Ken a question. He's been having a hard time commenting on my channel. That is resolved now, eh?
I guess so. Yeah, it seemed to work, but I had to subscribe and unsubscribe like 2 or 3 times. It happened on you, Pate's, a couple.
It's funny you say that because Bruce emailed me saying, "I'm playing a game on Ken. Don't give it up. I blocked him 3 times this week already." I tell you something, that's Bruce. He is wicked.
Wait a minute, Ken. Same thing happened to me. I was unsubscribed from you.
Yeah, it's weird.
I had to resubscribe.
Oh, Steve is a nurse practitioner. I cover the whole hospital. Well, thanks for
I've seen
service,
that happen. No, I've seen
service, buddy.
Yeah,
I know. I'm subscribed.
It's just a moderator prank. It's no problem.
Mr. Tecumseh has got a run. Got a few things.
Hey, Mr. Tecumseh, thanks for doing all you do, buddy. I've learned a lot from you.
There you go. See, there you go. At least you've affected one person's life, Mr. Tecumseh. It's good to have you here, and congratulations.
You fix what you work on, right? That's where you become an expert on what comes through that door.
And congratulations reaching your 1,000. Congratulations! I think that's about 3 or 4 this week have hit the 1K. That's good, man.
Yeah,
that's good. It's what it's all about.
So my buddy Steve OJ is next. He's up to almost 500. And that's about right. A year and a half in, he's got 500, and it takes 2 or 3 years to get to that 1,000. I don't care what anybody says.
I got 209.
It took me, Bruce. I'm not being big-headed. It took me 8 months to get my watch time, and it took me about 11 months to hit my 1,000.
Yeah, and you actually worked very hard at it, though. Like
I had a lot. To be fair, hands up, I had a lot of help too. I had some of the big channels. In the UK, really helped me. And then as I got more and more out there, people in the US and Canada and whatever picked me up as well and give me a little kick up the arse and support me too. So I didn't get there on my own. Absolutely no way. I had a lot of help get to where I want to get to. So I'm always thankful for that.
I actually went on some of his old 2-3-year-old
I see
videos.
That
oh, he was so humble.
Nothing like now, eh?
Well, once you get to your 1,000 subscribers, you can just say stuff it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't so much that, Hank. It wasn't so much that. What it was -2 degrees, and I was just chuffing freezing. That's what it was. I couldn't. Back in them days, I had a workshop, but I couldn't even get in the workshop because of tools and stuff. I literally just could not get in there, and there was gazebos in there and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I was outside -2, freezing my ass off, doing a carburetor cleaning video.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't worth it. It just wasn't.
Everything was rearranged in your backyard back then, huh? It was totally different. Yeah.
Well, I wanted my workshop down there so it's out the way. So when we do parties and what have you, because we do like a party at our house, pre-COVID, of course. We like to. I want to be down here out the way, and I can put all the mowers down here and cover them up. No one can see them. Put a bouncy cast up for Riley Boy and all that sort of stuff. Gazebo, you know what I mean? So it's out the way. That's what I like to do. So I just noticed your IM was an hour.
That's why when I asked you the question, I didn't realize it was like an hour ago. So
you're way behind on the chat. You are.
Yeah.
You're way behind. Way behind. Oh, cool. So has anyone got anything interesting happening this week at all? Because we're on the run up to Christmas now.
He might come up, but did Conquer ever solve that piston with his 2-stroke?
Well, we were debating it earlier on, and we're getting a bit worried because no one's heard from him all night. So I don't know whether he fired it up and then it
took
exploded.
off a finger.
and he went to A&E. We don't know, but I do know he was entertaining. He's got friends and family around tonight, and he's having a bit of a meal. So I don't know if he said he'd be up early, but he's not appeared.
Yeah. He was saying it was the husband of that woman that they lost last year.
That's it. That's it.
All right, I feel bad now.
And I think I'm not saying they're posh. I think they're a little bit well-to-do. I said, well, bring them up onto the panel. We'll have a laugh and a joke. We'll make them welcome.
You can smell it. You know what? You can smell the money, eh?
We'll knock the posh out of them.
In fact, Bruce, when someone knocks on my door and says, "You got any mowers for sale?" I'll just go, "Yeah, I've got some mowers for sale, baby."
Price just went up.
They're always the one that asks for change when the bill's 95 and they give you 100. They're like this.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Hey, I fixed
but you use price list B, the one that is plus 50%.
Yeah, special prices. I had a bloke up last year in a Range Rover Sports. I sold a mower for like 95 quid, and he said, I've only got 10s. How about 90? I said, how about 100? And he turned up in a Range Rover Sport, for Christ's sake.
And he still wanted the 10. They're 5.
Yeah. That's the reason why he has a Range Rover, right?
Well, it's probably Klaus. It's probably leased.
Yes, the type of vehicle around here has nothing to do with your financial status at all.
Everybody around here goes beyond their means.
Somebody pulls up in a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and they're leasing the vehicle, and they're paying $140 for their phone, and they're so broke they got to come to me to buy a $40 beater lawnmower.
Did you see the new Jeep Grand Wagoneer? $101,000.
That'd be US dollars too.
Oh my
God!
Crazy.
Now, I kind of like Jeeps, but there's no way I would pay that amount of money for a GM product ever.
To be fair, there's no point asking Steve.
It's a Dodge. It's a Dodge.
Steve's got the Dodge.
Steve's got 2 in his driveway anyway, ain't you, Steve?
Chrysler.
Oh, okay. Well,
we're talking about what are we talking about? Porsches and Ferraris now?
We're talking about how many 4x4s you got in your driveway, Steve.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Our newest car is 11.
But I tell you what, the funny thing is that Frank has more cylinders than our 2 cars combined.
Different world. Different world.
Yeah.
Really?
You know what, though?
Yeah.
I've been driving a little bit.
Why? What do you got?
Around a little bit, and geez, I'm still getting 550 kilometers per tank, which is pretty darn good. It's only a 80-liter tank, and that's around town. That's pretty good.
I mean, those years of the Chevys, they're good. They're good. They're really good.
They are.
I mean, they even drive around over here. You don't see many of them, but they're here, and they just keep going.
The motors are good, but the bodies just rot out. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Not on mine. This one, Ken, was dipped, galvanized.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Might be the Canadian thing. I don't know. But it's touch wood, right?
Yeah. Well, we get ours undercoated and sealed, the inside the frames and stuff. Yeah.
I do fluid film each year.
Yeah. I take our cars to it's a place where they do that. And you do that, I think, every 3 years.
So have you got a smart car then, Klaus? A little 3-cylinder smart car?
No, I got 2 Toyotas. What you guys would call them, Corolla or Matrix,
Right.
just a regular hatchback.
Right.
And then we have one. I don't think they're sold in the States and Canada. They're called Igos. They are really mini cars.
Right.
3-cylinder 1.0, really sippy in town.
Mm-hmm.
On
Is
the
it
freeway,
4 wheels
not
or 3
so
wheels,
much.
Klaus?
4.
4 wheels.
Okay.
3 cylinders, 4 wheels.
I gotta speak about this truck. I want a Toyota Helix or Helix or whatever they are. You cannot buy them in North America, Canada or US.
I never heard of it. Yeah.
Because because the wheelbase is just that much shorter. The government says they have to get a certain fuel efficiency before they allow a short truck in, and they don't quite cut the mustard. So that's why everybody's driving these bigger, like even the Toyota Tacoma is almost as big as mine, because the longer wheelbase allows them to get lousier gas mileage.
And Toyotas have always been gas hogs. I mean,
the Toyota Helix
the
is a
mini
hefty
trucks now,
truck.
there's nothing mini about them, that's for sure.
No, and in Australia you can buy a Helix, and in Mexico you can buy a Helix, and I'm not even allowed to buy one in Mexico and drive it home.
well, what is it, Bruce? Is that a pickup or?
Yeah, it's a little pickup. It's kind of would have been like the Ranger, the Ford Ranger, that size.
I think here they're called Hilux.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
I've got somebody in my basement that doesn't come in my basement very often. And
doesn't come out of the basement, or
you don't see him very often, and I feel it must be his lunch break, because normally he's in the chat and he is my hair trigger moderator, so he must be on his lunch break.
I thought you said hairdresser, and I was like,
I say lunch break. It's probably going to be a liquid lunch break, knowing him about 8:15 at night. Please welcome to my stream the
Liquid
one,
bread.
the only Dick's Small Engines.
oh.
Hey,
Hello, lad.
How you doing,
Hi,
Dick?
Dick. How are you?
All right, brother. Oh, we're glitchy.
Hello, everyone. All right, lad.
Hello.
How you doing, baby? You doing all right?
I'm good, mate. How are you? How is everyone?
Yeah, we're doing all right. Before we carry on, Dick, can you just read that out for me?
Yes. Micks Mowers is under new management by order of the Peaky Blinders.
There you go. Yeah.
Brilliant.
How you doing, Dick, my friend? Not seen a lot of you. Obviously, you've been busy at work and got other stuff going on. How you been keeping, buddy?
I'm very well, mate. Thank you. Like I say, busy at work. All the kids, all the other bits to do, and it's manic. It's been very manic.
Yeah. Have you been finding much time to get in the old workshop and do a bit, or has it slackened right off for you and it's been really quiet and not a lot to do?
To be honest, this year I've had a hell of a lot of service and repairs in. Which means that a lot of my stuff's gone on the back burner. My own sort of non-runners that have come in. But I have and I haven't. But it's been manic. It's been manic.
Well, it's good. I mean, feel free to come on down here, because I know you're a bit of a greensman. Feel free to come down here and set some of these cylinders up for us. I've got one or two here, Dick. You might be interested in taking on as a bit of a a job to do.
Yeah. To be honest, as much as I work on sort of the sort of commercial cylinder machines, I don't tend to get many in. I'm not into them, to be honest. It's not my thing. I prefer the rotary and
I'm into rotary in a big way, Dick. Only because they're quick, easy to service, get running, and get sold.
Yeah.
But because these are an acquired taste and an acquired market, you put these out on eBay, and I've already had. In fact, I put a post out on Instagram about 2-3 hours ago, and I've had someone contact me in Poland is interested in buying some.
Wow.
Obviously, he wants them for £80 a mower so he can fix them up. I was like, mate, it's not going to happen.
Shipping.
You can bring a transit van over from Poland and take all of them for a set price if you like, but you can't have them just for 80 quid. So
Dick, every time I use this, I think of you, buddy.
Yes, I've got one now. Here it
I know
is.
you got two hanging there, I believe.
Yes, I've got that, and I've got the one that Hank sent me. The valve adjustment. Where is this? It's somewhere in there.
Somewhere. So I think of you every time I use my 10, which is every time I come into the garage, it's a 10.
It's always a wait. So what are you working on at the moment, Dick? You got anything on at the moment or not?
You know what? My problem is at the minute. I've got a Stilo 28 AV chainsaw that's not complete. I've got a Stihl MS 200T that's not complete. I've started on that Meritor Cadet that's ongoing. I'm starting bits and pieces, but I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not completing. They're just sort of half done.
Moving them along.
Is that driving you nuts? Because things like I can't stand that when I do a project, Dick. You know, if I've got something going on, I try and just wait until all the bits are in, and then I will try and do it over the course of 3 or 4 days. A bit like I just put a video out today of that Ransom Ajax. I did that in 3 or 4 days straight. Cause I couldn't have anything else on the bench whilst I was doing it because it was strict.
Yes.
So I can't muck about. Like I've got to get it done and get it out the way, and then move on to the other stuff. It just drives me nuts.
Well, I'm the opposite. I've done the complete opposite to that. I've got bits everywhere, and I've got stuff that's not complete.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a shop like Bruce's shop, it wouldn't be too bad because if I had like Bruce's shop, I'd have like 2 or 3 lifts in there. I know you put your workshop is predominantly a garage, Bruce. I understand that. But I'd have 2 or 3 lifts in there, so I can have different projects on the go. And what I'm thinking about doing is get another lift table in here, so I can have 2 or 3 ATCOs on the go at one time. So whilst I'm waiting on parts, I can get on with another. You know.
Well, I do have a project bench over there that's holding those 2 100cc Homelite chainsaws, and I tinker with them every couple hours a week if I've got some spare time. And when those videos come out, people are going to wonder, oh, the grass, it's going to be wintertime, and the grass is going to be green, and then the grass is going to be brown, and, you know, I guess it's going to take me 8 months to finish those. It's going to take 8 months to finish those chainsaws.
Apparently, Ronnie says Dick sounds like Arthur Shelby. Yeah,
it has been said before. It has been said.
It has been said before, definitely. I know Ken is a massive Peaky Blinders fan. In fact, haven't they got a new series coming out soon? I think they have, haven't they?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they have. Yeah, I think I did see they got a new series coming out quite soon. That'd be quite good to watch. I can't wait for that. So you're just busy at work. So what does he actually do at work? And Dick, are you a grounds maintenance man, or do you actually?
No, I'm a deputy head greenkeeper or deputy course manager on a golf course in the Midlands. I used to be a mechanic. I've worked on various sites in the Midlands. I used to be a head greenkeeper, but predominantly it's greenkeeping is my trade.
Cool. So it was also a shame you didn't make it to Saltex. I was sort of looking forward to meeting you at Saltex.
Do you know what, Mick? I have been there. I've been there once, and that was in 2017. And it was work again. I couldn't get the time off work. But I've been before, and it is a good day out, as you've seen.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, we met quite a few good people there, and what have you. And Stuart Candong, that was a sort of bit of a downer. James was there. That was good. Yeah. Good. It's good to empty James's bank account for over a weekend. That was good. We quite enjoyed drinking off his credit cards. That was good. Anyway, it's nice to have you on here, Dick. Anyway, as always, I don't see a lot of you, mate. And you used to be a little bit of a YouTube live panel slash at one point. You was always up here.
I like the flag better, Ken.
I'm trying to get it centered. It's not centering.
Barry White, Arthur Shelby, Steve Small Engines, all sorts of celebrities. Yeah. Are you back, Vince?
Yeah, I'm back.
You're back. Good.
You've been arguing with my mate.
You had an argument with your mate?
Yeah. Every time I see you online, and he's right what he says, you sound like that guy from Wallace and Gromit.
Who does?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
I'll have to get one of them Wallace and Gromit things like I've got for Dickens. If you can do
funny, I've got Springer Spaniels, and he always says, "Oh, he's Gromit" with his dad.
Hey Vince, I got a question for you.
Go on.
I still don't know what your last name is. Is it Price? Like is under
It's
your
actually Vincent Price, but there used to be an old comedy sketch with Russell Abbott called Vince Prince.
in the comments though it says Vince Prince.
Yeah, because the old and when I used to work down the coal mines, that's what they used to call me, Vince Prince, because the old Russell Abbott shows used to run.
Gotcha.
And there used to be a guy used to there called Vince Prince and the Tone Desk.
Well, I'm just going to call you Prince Vince.
Yeah.
So I also just have somebody else who pops in from time to time. He comes to see me. He is a massive, massive celebrity.
Oh
but
no!
He is a massive celebrity in my eyes only. Please welcome to this stream my good friend and yours, Mr. Dude Canick. There he is.
Hey, there he is. Hi,
What's
Ron.
up, everybody.
Hi, Ron.
What up? How you doing, buddy?
It's cold.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not cold.
Hey, did you guys have tornadoes down there?
Not where we're at. No, they were more up north of us.
Okay.
So more towards the northeast part of the state. We're down in the southwestern part of the state.
Yeah.
It's funny, well, not funny, Ron, but I'm sure I heard on the radio. I'm sure I did that they had tornadoes and hundreds of people were killed.
Yep.
I don't think that happened here. I think that was more in Kentucky and Illinois.
Kentucky's,
So yeah,
yeah,
it seems like it was really bad.
It went right through the center of
Out
some
there.
town. Eh?
Did it? God, man. I can't even begin to think of that. You know, over in the UK, despite the fact it rains every day, you know, we always get half of a tail end of what the Americans always get. We always get a bit of that.
Yeah.
But we just don't get the weather, man. We tornadoes, hurricanes, and flash floods. We don't get a lot of that at all. Well, unless you're up north, of course.
Well, you know, I mean, where we live, even though, you know, we're almost 200 miles off the coast, you still, the Gulf is so warm. I mean, the Gulf stays at about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Right. And so anytime a cold front pulls away from this area, you get all that warmth up here. And it can get all the way up into, you know, towards Canada. It can flow up really fast. And when another cold front comes through, I mean, that's a huge temperature difference. And I mean, you'll have 20 degree air hitting 75, 80 degree air really fast. Yesterday, in fact, the high here was 78. I don't think that it's hit 45 today. So
is it also, you know, I mean, over in America predominantly, it's a lot of prefabricated wooden buildings. Is that the reason for it? You know, because a tornado would just pick it up and throw it.
Yeah, it is. A lot of stick built. You don't expect, well, like in our area, we have a brick. Acme Brick is about 25 miles away from my house. So there's a lot of brick just right here in this area. But the further north and east you go, it becomes a lot of old stick-built homes that are put together with siding and everything. And man, wind can it's horrible too. I've went and worked emergency areas before, you know, these big tornadoes hit, and it's like a big bomb went off or something.
Yeah, I see it on the news. I know when I saw Hurricane Katrina, when that went through, oh my Lord, it just absolutely decimated places. You know what I mean, it's absolutely wicked. We get a bit of flash floods up north mainly. We get a bit of it up there. Is it up there, you Parky, in it? Get the flash floods up that way, in it? Some up there?
Actually, do get floods, you know, in local valley where I am. It's flooded out, Calder Valley.
You're the translator.
I mean,
he put too many chips in his mouth before he started talking.
The only reason I asked him, I saw a big handful going. I thought, I'll get you right there then. Whilst he was sitting there.
I think you should go
local river.
That was it, Ronnie. Yeah, apparently there's a load of people in an Amazon warehouse. We're all trapped in there.
I heard that also this morning.
Yeah, bad, man.
And you know the thing, even like Katrina, when those big hurricanes go through those areas on the coast are actually much better built than these areas in, you know, what they call Tornado Alley.
Yeah.
Though, especially down there in New Orleans. I mean, that is a lot of very old architecture down there. That's a lot of stone, a lot of brick, a lot of steel. And so a lot of the architecture down there survived a lot better with the wind. I mean, especially in this area, we almost never get tornadoes right here because we're kind of in the valley of a small mountain range.
Right.
But you get into the flat areas and they have all those mobile homes. And for whatever reason, those tornadoes seem to be able to find them and just decimate the things.
Well, mobile home parks seem to be on the outside of the big cities, and then the tornadoes tend to edge the city, eh?
Yeah.
We've had lots of tornadoes up here like that.
Really, Bruce? Really?
Up here, even way up in the Arctic. It's not the Arctic.
Anywhere too, a cold and a warm front can, clash. I mean, you're going to get that. So
I think what Dirtfoot is saying, is right. With a hurricane, you get about a week's notice. With a tornado, you might get 5 minutes notice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's bad, man. That's bad.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So do you guys sort of have if you have tornado, do you have like bunkers to go down or what have you, just to keep everyone? I'd build a bugger me.
Well, we don't. At the house, our house is brick, but yeah, I mean, you buy storm shelters, but like Bruce said, if one's coming along, you've got a few seconds notice, and that's it.
That's bad. Isn't it?
They don't know when it's going to happen. The last I worked a bad one about 30 miles south of here, back in the mid '90s, an F5 tornado touchdown in a college town. Well, where I went to school, Arkadelphia. I went to Henderson State, and
see, I was just about to say the same thing. Hey, Ron, you just got to hold Bree up above you and use her for protection.
You know what we do here? I mean, honestly, we run. That's what the cops do. That's what the emergency crews do. That's what we do. If we have advance notice, 3 or 4 advance notice, we'll get in a vehicle and we'll drive the other way.
Yeah. That makes
sense. Tell you
like
never do that, but you're stupid to sit there in a trailer and wait for a tornado to come get you. So
hell yeah. I couldn't think. I truly couldn't think of nothing worse. I think I'm the same as you. I'd be in my van. I'd be gone. I'd be hot dogging it.
Yeah.
Ronnie Barker's asking me if Gold Rush is fake. That's the movie about the Yukon gold miners.
Oh,
Gold Rush.
Tony Bates.
Tony Bates.
Yeah.
I think it's all real. I think they embellish the personality clashes that might be smaller than what it might be on TV, just to make some ratings. But I think that it's real. Yes, it is.
I think it's very much like, didn't they bring out, what's that other one they brought out up your way, Bruce? Ice Road Truckers. It's a serious business without a doubt. But I think they just pick on a few personalities and then make it more into a. I think the correct term is they Americanize it and turn it into.
With tow trucks down in Hope, which got all that rain there this last little while, so that'll
haulage,
be on TV next year. Right?
Heavy haulage rescue or something. Yeah, they tend to. Yeah, but if you look at Tony, he's worth some serious money, man. So it can't be that fake.
Yeah, and he's worked. He started. He came from Holland when he was like 17. Worked in a milk farm here in BC in Sycamoose. And then he decided he didn't want to do that for the rest of his life and went up north and started gold mining and I don't know him personally. I've talked to him for like maybe 12 minutes out of my life, but I'm quite impressed.
It's funny. You got like Tony Bates, right? He's got this massive operation going on, right? Massive operation digging for gold, and he makes millions, right? And then you got Bruce. He's out on the beach with his little metal detector, right? Beep beep. He's got his sandals and socks on, his pair of shorts going on, his little hat, There's Tony Bates on his balcony with a big gold chain going on, and there's Bruce picking up beer bottle tops.
Yeah, pink plunger. Yeah, and 400
plugs with a chain around it.
He's a Viking. Yeah, and he's not. You know, we got a Viking right here on our panel. You know, it's absolutely brilliant. You know, we got a few Vikings.
Good.
So how have you been, Ron?
Where's Anders today?
Have you been busy, Ron, in the old shop, or is it nestling down a bit? I know you were saying a while ago it was quietening down a touch.
Yeah, it has. I'm right now, me personally, I'm working on big projects. Actually, what it is, it's friends with very, very old riders. So the guy that works on the suspension on my truck for me, he has like a 1970 somewhere John Deere 212 with a big Kohler K motor on it, and he wants me to go through. I've already done it once for him, done the points and condenser on it a few years ago, but he let it sit again, so I'm going to go through that.
Yeah, the
I've got
212 is
another
the K301 AQS.
Yeah.
So the points are all furred up, want a bit of a clean up and what have you?
No, I think they're probably still good because it's been encased. He just let it sit. So I've got to go through the carburetor and
you got to watch the fuel pump on those, right?
Yeah. That fuel pump. Well, it's basically the same one that's on the. It's different, but it's still a mechanical fuel pump.
I just replace them with the vacuum when I drill a hole with the pipe tap and a nipple, and just replace it with the vacuum.
Yeah.
The plastic replacement pump on those kind of are pretty hokey pokey.
Well, they got that shim they give you too, and you got to watch because Condon did a video on it where the shim held it too far away. Yeah.
Hey, Ron, I got a question for you. When you start getting into an old rider like you're talking about, do you find that most of the time it snowballs into one problem after another, and you fix the carburetor, and now there's another problem, now there's something wrong with the transmission, now there's something wrong with this, now there's something wrong with that, and it just keeps snowballing?
Yeah, and at the shop, I've got a 20-year limit. If the machine is over 20 years old, I won't work on it, and that's the reason. These are friends, so I will. But I mean, honestly, if somebody comes up, with a 20-year-old MTD or AYP, anything, I'll tell them no, because the odds
I start
are
working on them.
Because the bill is going to be way bigger than you think.
Parts too for the older ones.
Yeah,
exactly. You could say that about anything you work on, though, can't you? You could start, especially like two strokes. You could start doing one thing and end up running all the way through, stuff that.
Although I prefer working on the old stuff.
Well, I mean, but really you're going to sit in front of the computer for half a day just looking for parts. Old stuff. And
I have found that if it's really, really old, you're best off to strip it right down to the last bolt, clean everything, and put it all back together again, even if you have to make stuff to make it go. Because if you just try and get something old running, it's not going to stay running.
Bruce, you're exactly right, but that's what everyone wants. They want me just to get it running. And I'm like, but as soon as it's running, the deck's not going to work. The belts aren't going to be any good. The transmission has been sitting for 10 years. It might not, it might take me a week to get it unlocked.
Yeah.
And you really don't know what you're getting into.
I run a hobby operation.
Oh, easy, Dick, easy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
You can also go down that road where people sit around and say to you, I didn't ask you to change that, I just asked you to do such and such, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vince, good point. That sucks when people do that.
Actually, that's one of the times where I say no, is that I only wanted you to do that. I said, it's not going to happen. Because, what if I give you something?
Dennis, how you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
And something else blows up. I'm still the guy who didn't fix it. That's not happening.
I don't know. I like working on the old stuff. Even if it takes me a half a year to get it all done.
Oh, to be perfectly fair, Henry, everything takes you half a year to get done.
Yeah, you knew that was coming.
You walked in down, Henry.
Hey, you know what I think we should do? I think that we all need to chip in to get Dick a stool to sit on.
Steve, I couldn't fit one in here if I tried. I couldn't fit one in here if I tried.
Dick, what you should get, Dick, right? If you haven't got enough room to put a seat in there, what you should do is get one of them. You know what them old people use in the shower? They bolt it to the wall. I'm deadly serious, right? Because loads of old Henry, you tell him. You know them. No, you got a little seat, bolt it to the wall, and they go in there, don't they? Hop in there, and they put it down, sit in there, have a shower. Yeah, Henry. Can you find the model number of yours, mate, and send it over to me, mate?
Tell him off, Henry. Tell him off.
Do you want me to show you one?
You haven't. You haven't. Yeah. Oh, bless him. See, I told you.
It's like that Seinfeld episode where George Costanza buys the security guard the stool or the chair, the rocking chair, and then he falls asleep and the store's getting robbed. You remember that?
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
It folds up.
I don't think Dick would appreciate the chrome fittings, but yeah. Chicanic in the house. The lawnmower lady, Stella, you have seen the video I've just put out. You've got to appreciate how I fixed that to Cumish laugh out loud several times. Okay, we're watching that one a bit later. I know you put one out a little while ago. I did see it pop up on my old reminder.
You might want to go see it, Mick. Yeah, I've heard that you're going to be into some tea work here.
Go on.
Nice, Klaus. Nice work.
Ron, did you see my latest collection of mowers I've got?
Yes, I did. I saw that.
What do you think of them puppies? They're all right, aren't they?
No.
Oh yeah.
You go ahead with that.
Hey?
That's good. I'm not going to say it. I'm not.
Okay. Were you thinking about it?
It's a lot.
I mean, Tecumseh.
Go on, say it. Just say it.
Oh, Ron, you can't say that, man. It's gone. I can't wait till next week when we got all the big boys.
But hey, Mick, my computer's sitting here dying, so I got to go back in. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah! Don't forget the bourbon.
I'm not going to forget Maker's Mark.
Yeah, you'll be
Okay,
there.
Maker's Mark, straight Kentucky bourbon. I prefer Wild Turkey, but Bree likes Maker's Mark. So,
right, bro. Well, thanks for popping in, Ron. As always,
no
mate.
problem.
See you, buddy.
See you, buddy.
See y'all later.
Take care.
So there goes Ron. He's cool. He's super. I like Ron.
Hey, Mick, here you go for Dick. We'll get him one of these.
What's that? Let's have a look here.
That's
Where
a
are
sit
we?
stool. Yeah.
I still couldn't fit that in. I still couldn't get that in there.
Right, that's it then. I'm going to start to run.
It's upside down. That thing's upside down, buddy.
No, that's the female version.
I'm going to start to run a PayPal link for to get Dick a bigger shed.
I think we should punch a hole in his roof.
Whoa! There's no to get aggressive.
No, like a sunroof. We'll do like a little bubble, like a clear bubble. Then you can look out for the weather report, you know.
He's got hunchback mice in there.
So
Hey, Mick, are we doing a guess what it is today?
I can try and find one. Yeah, I wasn't going to do one because we were quite busy chatting away here.
You're out of material, maybe.
No. I've got it all here. I've got to go and find it. Please welcome to the stream, DK Tractor. He's popped up. Dennis has popped up. How you doing, Dennis?
Hey, Dennis? How are you guys?
How you doing, well, buddy?
Doing good. Doing good.
What have you been up to, mate? Anything good?
Just just trying to get some of the tractors ready for winter. Got the plow on the 18G the other day, which is for those of you guys don't know me, I do a lot of videos on Gravely tractors. That's kind of my go-to tractor. I've been growing up with them, using them for about 40 years now. So, that's my go-to. So I do a lot of videos on those. So now I'm just trying to get the fleet ready for winter.
Cool. And do you have to winterize stuff? Do you? Do you get bad weather where you are, different temperatures, or?
I'm in New England, so we have it cycles. Ken can attest to it. You have some years where you have, you could have atrocious weather, and some years where we've had, nothing, not even enough to shovel. So I always get ready for the worst, but I love using the toys, and I swap out and use what I need depending on what the weather is.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Is everything cooler then? Everything's cooler?
No. Just I do have
original Gravely Studebaker.
Yeah, I do have about 6 that are original Gravely T-heads, and then I have the other half. So I have about 15 tractors. So half is about T-heads, and then the other half is, as Ken said, it's all Kohlers. So the Kohlers are beasts. They are just heavy. I have walk behinds and riders, and I have walk behind like an 8. Like one end is an 8 horsepower, and the other end's a 16. 2 different versions, and it's just the weight difference is incredible on them, and the power is incredible.
Yeah, I don't know how they can say that a tiny little aluminum 10-horse engine has the same power as a Kohler 10-horse engine.
It may have the horse, it doesn't have the torque, though.
I know, yeah. What is that, eh? That just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, and then they come up with these 18, 20, 26 horsepower.
Well,
the garbage.
The 26 horse aluminum flywheel engine has.
I know
the
one of
torque
you
of an
guys
8
talked
horse.
about a class action lawsuit on
Briggs
your
and
channel
Stratton.
a little while ago.
Yeah.
How there was a class action lawsuit, how all the small engine companies was being sued because they're classifying stuff as, they're remarking stuff that was the exact same engine as 10 or 12, and then it forced a lot of the makers. That's why everything is a CC now.
Yeah.
Or it's gross foot-pounds torque or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old Gravely's, because they were just so over-engineered, you had, like, the original ones were 5 horsepower, 6 horsepower, and 7. Their flywheels were all cast iron, and they had incredible torque.
That's right. Yep. I'd rather have a flathead than any of these overhead valves.
Love a good flathead. Yep.
Horsepower is nice, but torque gets you down the road.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, Klaus. I think you like that song.
I do.
He was not the only one.
When it's going away.
The only one down there jigging. No, Vince was giving it bags and all. This part of the stream, we have missed Conker's not here tonight. I know he's entertaining, so he's not. We don't know no Conker slot. There will be another time for that. Come with the intro, Mick. Exactly. Yeah. I can hear that laugh now. Exactly that. So this part of the stream is where you can get your hands on some Micks Mowers cheap and tacky Chinese Wuhan merchandise. And all you got to do, once everyone gets out of the way, is tell me in the chat exactly what this is and what it's used for. And here is your picture.
Well, it's clearly an OEM tool of some kind.
It might help if I do that.
That helped. Yeah.
Does that help or not? No? Okay. So there it is. Oh. Let's spin it around. There you go. Oh, okay. I don't like being moved. But... There you go.
Trying to see what the recesses are.
Well, that's about as best as you're going to get, brother. I might go a bit more. Oh, I'll go a bit more. There you go. Yeah, press to start, it says. There you go. Right, okay. So there you go. There's your first. There's your guess what it is for tonight. If you guess what it is, then you can win one of these fantastic prizes. I shall be using my my StreamYard chat, which will give me my answers. So there'll be no squabbling over the pop-out chat. Oh, it was first. No, it will go by my StreamYard chat. Hank's on. You all right, Hank? You all right, buddy?
What?
Where you been? Have you just been going to empty the bag? Oh no, you haven't. I've got a parcel. Okay, right.
Amazon came by.
Amazon wish list, lovely. So we've got show it again, says Mikey Yo-Yo. Well, you have to wait a tick, mate. Is it a bottle opener? No, it's not. Is it a PCV valve? No, it's not. Is it a bottle opener? No, it's not. I'm dizzy. Tell me something we don't know, John. Is it a ring doorbell? Says Ken. No. Is it a bottle opener? No. Is it a battery tester? No. Is it a gearbox lamp? No. Is it a light dimmer? No. Just part of the problems Ken was having with his switch the other day. Are we doing this live? Are we, Hank?
No, go ahead.
No. If you're going to sit there and make all the noise, I'm waiting for you.
Oh. Okay.
Is that a gift, Henry, or did you order it?
No, I ordered it.
What you got in? Take your time.
Take your time, Henry.
Boy, cinnamon sticks.
Sausages.
Cinnamon sticks.
For the carb tools?
No, these are little hand drills.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Good.
Cool.
Got
So if anyone guesses right what it is, you can win this prize that Henry's showing now. You can win a set of prize punches.
Henry's giving it.
Is it a breather cover? No. Is it a push button lock thingy? That doesn't do a lot. Ashtray for cigars? No. Now we've got Bruce getting up and going for a wander about as well. Where's Bruce gone? All right, okay. Roll over, yeah. You guys got to check out Chicanic's latest video. Yeah, we will in a little while, mate. No worries. Is it a funnel? No. Chainsaw carb? No.
Turning down the heat.
Valve? Looks like an air filter cover? No. Is it a ball insert? No. For a table game? No, it's not. It's actually a tool. You know, you wouldn't necessarily use it in a workshop, but it is a device. Some sort of filter? No, not really.
So it's not a part. It's not a part. It's a tool.
Yeah,
and the
well,
electric in it, Vickers, are all mechanical.
It's a tool or a device.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any electric associated with it, or purely mechanical?
I would say purely mechanical. I would say, and the reason for it being purely mechanical is quite important. Is it an amp meter? No. Is it a 41 rear wheels? Mr. Project Man is after my spare part. He wants some 41 wheels, which he's not having. Is it a back plate for a 2-cycle engine? Is it on Micks wish list? No, it's not. If someone wants to post my wishes, feel free. Is it a door handle? No. Is it a coil tester? No. A drip cup collector? No. A battery tester? No. A multimeter? No. A valve cover? No. A drawer handle? No. A weight scale? No. But you're sort of in the right sort of mindset with regards to like multimeter and weight scale, and you know, you're in the sort. Is that sort of area? Is it a starting button? No. Hi Ben. Is it an air gun? No. An air tool? No. Scales? No. Is it a hole punch? No. Brake shoe shaver? No. An oil gun? No. Or a slicer? No. Is it a compression tester? No. Is it a thermometer? No. Is it a scoop? No. An RPM reader? No. Oh, hang on.
The old mechanical RPM meter. Good one, Steve.
No, it's not an RPM one. No. Is it a current tester? No. Is it a meter? It is a meter of some description. Yes, it is a meter of some description. But John, you can't win because you've already got a sticker of mine, mate. Steam Blaze? No. Is it a parking meter?
Sticker.
No. A counterweight? No. A vacuum tester? No. Balancing weight? No. A measuring device? It does measure to a certain degree, but not as in weight. A counter? No. Okay. What do we think, guys? Are we at a lot already? Is it well poo, says John. Okay. A coin insert for dispenser? No. Is it a gas meter? I'm going to give that to you, Vince, actually. I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to give that. So Vince has won. Congratulations, Vince. He has won. And I should show you what it is. And actually,
yeah, let's see the full picture.
I think this one is actually American. I think because back in the old day, we wouldn't have used this.
What was it?
Where are we? Share screen. Back in the old day, we would use in the UK a canary. So this is a mine safety appliances. This measures for gas in the mines when you were a coal miner, and I believe it's got a meter gauge here which tells you the gas reading, and this here would not light up, but it goes a certain colour if there was gas present. It's actually it says Glasgow. It is the UK. Beg your pardon. I thought it was UK. Beg your pardon. So it's actually a coal mining device. Obviously, the animal rights activists said it was against the law to put canaries in cages and let canaries die.
It says it measures methane. Yeah, methanometer.
Yeah.
So right on. Nice job, Prince Vince.
Yeah. So well done, Vince. You are a
Jeff
winner.
would have got that.
Jeff would have got that. He would have used one. There's my email address. Vince, feel free to email me up. You can have a bottle opener, pen, key ring, or sticker.
What? No pin vices from Henry?
What's in the other box, Henry?
To be
what's in the other box, Henry?
To be perfectly fair, Dennis, by the time we get this stream done tonight, he would have forgotten to send anything out anyway. You know, the memory is not what it used to be. All right, Hank.
Savage.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a lovely pair
nice
of
earrings, Henry.
A lovely pair of earrings for your wife for Christmas.
Those come free with everything now.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's cool.
Carp tools. All right.
I like that. Wow. Shiny.
Oh, yeah.
The old tip cleaner.
Now, yep.
Yeah. My Canadian friend.
Yes.
Bruce. He got one of these. He got one the same as me. But it wasn't until I was tapping up the bowl of a carb and I went, what's that? And then I undid mine.
Mick, this was supposed to be going to you.
Well, hang on, Hank, I'm coming. Hang on. And then you can take that out. Look, it's a proper little look. It's loads of little screwdrivers in there. They all come out.
That is so neat. What?
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, so I got an email to Bruce. I said, Bruce, get your hammer and check it. And I had visions of Bruce running out to his workshop thinking he's got, there's Bruce's one. He's got the same as me. That's the same hammer. And so Bruce was there, hammering the vice, trying to get it open. And it don't do that.
She's all one piece, mine.
Yeah, mine ain't. So what I've got a cut in there, Bruce. Hank says he's got something. What are you going to send me, Hank?
This was supposed to come to you.
All right.
Ooh, that's not cheap either. That's a good one.
Carburetor pressure tester.
Yeah. James Condon needs one of those.
Yeah, he does.
I might have to leave the stream for a minute.
Oh boy.
And this came with it.
All righty.
To be
Sponsored
fair,
by the letter Z.
To be fair, I have got some of them because my old muck of air sent me a load.
Yeah.
I've got a load of them.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Mine
I'm happy you remember that, Mick.
I do remember. I use them.
Now I got to go back and find out why it came here.
You can use them.
It's the thought counts, Mick.
Yeah, it's not that. If you just purchase it again and then scroll down, you see my address and click my address, and it comes to me.
Well, it was yours.
That's happened to some of the very best people in the business. I got a carburetor from somebody.
Yeah, to be fair, I made the same mistake. Yeah. So what we do is, Hank, rather than you sending that out or sending it back, if you just go on to BritishAirways.com and they do a first class seat. If you just book that up, pay for that, I'll come on over for a little while. Come and see you. And we won't tell Ken because Ken want to be in on that, obviously. And yeah. Yeah, nice little
See if
carburetor
they're
testing
smooth.
kit. That's nice. We like that. We like that a lot. I actually use meth meter in Coventry. Oh, dude, cool, fantastic. So well done, Vince. Mick, give it to someone else who needs one. Oh my lord, you're going to stitch me up, aren't you? I'll tell you what, Vince. How about you pick someone? How about you pick someone, mate? Put it in the chat who you want to donate to, mate. There's loads of people in the chat.
Ooh, that's no pressure. No pressure, Prince.
Yeah, it's all on you.
No
mate.
pressure.
It's all on you. Airflow meter, a gas tester. Yeah. That's cool. So
I've never seen one of those things before. That's very interesting. I love it when you do this, Mick.
Well,
I always learn something.
Well, they always say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but obviously, look at Bruce. Look, Bruce loves my sort of lies. Yeah,
Steve, the best one had to be the ball
so
washer.
happy.
Oh, I love the old guy teaser jokes, eh? Like,
yeah, you gotta have them.
I don't care what anybody says. I really like you. You know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you mean.
I don't care what everybody else say. I like him.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey.
Why are you pointing that at me?
Sorry.
Don't point your thing at Henry.
Nice.
Anyway, I have to go, guys. Kimberly is still here, and Mrs. P's been looking after her while I've been doing this. So I gotta go.
All right, Bruce. Well, as always, Bruce, it's lovely to see you, my friend. And please try not to forget next week, 8 o'clock my time.
What's happening next week?
Don't give it all to Biggin.
Remember, Mick,
Don't tell anybody. Whatever you do, don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
So the thing is, Bruce, if you come in at 6:30, I want to try and dedicate the 6:30 till 8 to my regular bunches. And if you want to come in the chat and say hello, that's fine.
Yeah, I might do that.
My B-listers, who didn't make it and who are kicking off and crying about it, please, yeah. Don't
So you got okay, Mick, have you got a subscriber limit on this or what?
Have I got what?
Okay, you have to have like 10,000 subscribers before you become an A-lister or what?
No, it's more of a question of if you get on my nerves, you don't get in.
Well, I've always liked you.
Yeah, it's just a question,
Hey.
I always liked you, Nick. No matter what anybody else says, I thought you were a hell of a
Bruce,
nice
to be fair, they're all lies anyway. All right, Bruce, I'll catch you next week, buddy boy.
Yeah, my friends. Nice to
Say
see
hi
all
to the
of
girls,
you.
Bruce.
Nice to
Say
see
hi
all
to
of
the
you.
girls.
Stay warm, brother.
My brand new computer works.
All
It
right.
does work. However, will your microphone work on the night?
Oh, that's the one in the office. That's the one in the office. I'll have to make sure that's all. We might use this one. Sit at the
Okay,
kitchen
buddy.
table.
No worries, Bruce. Well, I'll catch you next week. Have a good time with Kimberly and the family, and I'll catch you next week, buddy boy.
Thank you.
Look at yourself. So there goes Brucey boy. He'll be up here next week. Don't forget, next week we're going to be starting at 6:30 normal time. But from 6:30 to 8 o'clock UK time, we're going to be doing the ramp up to this.
Last Christmas, Micks Mowers brought you an unforgettable Christmas milestone, starring some of the biggest names in the small engine community. This December, it is going to be even bigger and even better. An all-star lineup from your favorite channels: Bruce's Sheep, Chicanic, 805 Road King, Steve Small Engine Saloon, Mower Medic, Hayes Machinery, Musty One, 65 Ford, Terrell Fixes All, Double White 6, and of course, the big man himself, Micks Mowers, the Mower Man. Tune in from 6:30 p.m. UK time on Saturday, December 18th, where we'll get down and dirty. Please make sure you are subscribed to all these fantastic channels. We'll see you then.
No, I'm telling you. I am telling you. You do not want to miss it.
Who's the voice?
James Hayes.
Nice.
Oh, James Hayes. Yeah, James Hayes did all of that. Well, James Hayes did the voiceover, and then his video bloke did.
We should have had John Clem though. That would have been priceless.
Yeah, John
Yeah,
Clem
he's got a good
really,
radio voice, doesn't he?
He's got a radio face as well.
Yeah.
Wait for that.
So, it's sponsored by Lockett. It wants to. I've got such a sore throat. I hope it's gone by next week. I'm telling you, that stream last year was absolutely epic, and I've worked really, really hard to try and get some really good names up here. I'm not saying I've dropped some to get even better ones, but I've worked really hard to bring in some new people as well. And there's nothing like watching that on playback. If you're watching that on playback 2 hours later on, you're gonna miss it. So if you're up for a good old fashioned laugh, and it's gonna be mad, you're a bad man, Mick. I know. It's gonna be epic. So at 6:30 p.m. if anyone wants to come up on the panel and talk about their channel, because there should be some good numbers in the house, come up and push your own channel, have a laugh and a joke. 8 p.m. I'll shut the panel down, and I'll invite everyone else up. Moderators for that night. Now, I'm not going to put the subscriber for one day on. I shall leave it off. Okay. So we may get a few people come in that shouldn't be in. And did I see Dick come down? Yeah, sorry, Dick.
And if that happens, Mick, you'll just turn it back on again. Done.
Exactly that. We'll turn it back on, and we give it half hour. We'll turn it back off again, and just see how we get on. But moderators, if anyone is using capital letters, it's no biggie. If they're using a couple of emojis, 2 or 3 emojis, it's fine. Let it go. If it's just spamming, just time them out. Just keep timing them out rather than just blocking them. And hopefully we'll have a good night. It should be the stream of the year, because we've got so many good people up here, and you can ask all about your small engine questions. And hello, look 901, look, and look who rolls in the house, look.
Hey, Luke, you're a little late, bro.
901, and he's just rolled up. Got to go phone about Dad, I think it said. See you. Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. So if you miss it, you're going to be stumped, because if you miss out and watch it the next day, it's not quite the same, and it should be very festive, enjoyable, and we'll have a good stream. So I'm going to end the stream. Thank you very much to Ken, who's actually in the hot seat. Cheers, Ken. Thank you to Ken. Thank you to Hank. I'll say it again in a minute, Hank, so you remember. Thank you, Steve. Croaky voice. Thank you to my mate Klaus. Thank you, Mr. Dennis. Thanks for coming in. Thank you to my mate Dick Small Engines, as always. Dick, it's lovely to see you. Thank you to everybody else that popped into the stream. Parky was in here, and I can't remember. Bruce's shop, of course, and my mate Ron was in here as well. So thank you very much to everyone coming in. Leave us a thumbs up on your way out. We much appreciate it. It helps us to grow for my channel. And if you want to buy me, Mrs. P, or Riley Boy anything for Christmas via our Amazon wishlist, which you should try and send to the receiver, not the sender.
Wasn't that an Elvis song?
Please feel free to check out my Amazon wish list and send me and Mrs. P and Riley Boy a present. I'll do a video before Christmas of an opening present. We've got a few here already. Presents have turned up, so please feel free. And I'll catch you next one. Leave us a thumbs up. Catch you later on. Stay safe, and I'll see you all soon.
Take care, everyone.